There once was a farmer from old Flotsam town who was tired of sowing his seeds on the ground. He went for a wander and walked till the dawn, till a wanton old she-troll he stumbled upon. And hey-ho, he's ploughing a troll. The gods only know how the key fits the hole. Around in the stinking great den they did roll. And hey-ho, he's ploughing a troll. The farmer, he knew it was love at first sight. They ploughed through the morning and into the night, with teeth rotten black and a rank leather hide, this hideous creature his bestial bride. And hey-ho, he's ploughing a troll. The gods only know how the key fits the hole. A cavernous cave for his puny old pole. And hey-ho, he's ploughing a troll. After time his excitement had started to droop. He groaned at her farts and her cold onion soup. The troll fixed his eye with a scowl made of stone, and when the guards came around all they found were his bones. And hey-ho, he was ploughing a troll. The gods only know how the key fit the hole. No burial mound and no rest for his soul, because hey-ho, he was ploughing a troll. And hey-ho, he was ploughing a troll. The gods only know how the key fit the hole. A dirty old tale from the bed to the bowl. And hey-ho, he was ploughing a troll. Ploughing a troll. Ploughing a troll. Ploughing a troll. dust. Nothing else matters, only us. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Don't waste your life banging on doors that have been closed. Sometimes the ones you trust the most will let you down. Life doesn't hold back when it's kicking you around. You've lived a little, loved a little, tasted bitter heartache. You got to just forget the ones who hurt you for your own sake. If they can't see it's your way, walk through that open doorway before your sadness turns to hate. Evacuate all, evacuate all, evacuate all. Don't let it get you down. Such a scary place when you're alone. You're on an empty stage, you got no microphone. But don't you hide behind the curtains in the wings. Step out into the lights and let them hear you sing. You've laughed a little, cried a little, now you know the dangers. You've seen so many faces, once familiar turn to strangers. If they can't see it's your way, walk through that open doorway before your sadness turns to hate.
Hello. Welcome back. We're back for another week. I just want to very quickly say, just put it out there, before we get to the point where I'm going to need to show you the absolute dogshit maps that I've created. I have literally drawn maps on Roll20 for a couple of these, because I did not have time to sit down and build them all in Dungeon Fog this week.
Move the microphone there, Harry.
Apparently those two are much close.
What? Wooden chair, put it
It's not going to fit. It won't stretch that far.
Oh.
Right, I'm muting you two until I'm finished the intro. There we go. Okay, so last time we finished off, they were in the Resistance hideout, having just come back from the town of Crake, where they have recovered 3 ingots of dark silver. This interesting material that they have found previously, that has been inlaid into other like weapons and objects before. Seldice's little sister, Mayala, is currently investigating the uses of this material, and you having brought her back 3 ingots of the stuff, she has a lot more to play with, but they are still sort of a little bit clueless as to how to use it and what to use it for. To that end, Anaxon, sorry, the Archlich, has asked you, or has been liaising with Fiona, and said that there has been a created weapon of dark silver in the past called the Blade of Light Eclipse. Unless I'm not mistaken. Hang on, let me check that. Yeah, the Sword of Light's Eclipse, which was forged in the Forge of Eclipse, named after the sword itself. And he has asked you to go and investigate and try and find where that was. He's given you some rough directions to the mountain range, sort of the south of Inveria. Sorry, words not working today. Towards the sort of the south of Inveria. But that is all the information that you have been given so far. I'm going to unmute Harry. There we go. There we are. So, first question. You're in the Resistance hideout currently. I believe you did some selling with Zendris previously. Some trading with him. But Anaxon had asked you to... Anaxon and Fiona have asked you that you need to go and investigate and try and find where the Forge of Eclipse is, so they can find out more of information about this magical material that you have been uncovering throughout the campaign.
Yes.
Yeah, we would. If it would help the Resistance, we'll do it.
Yeah, we can't let the Empire get their hands on it.
He did also say that they have had reports that the Empire has been searching for it. So I'll remind you where it was, roughly. Let's bring you back to the main map. It was in a sort of an area of no man's land, just here, between borders in the mountains. And you can't see the pinging that I'm doing because I'm not doing it on the right layer.
Yeah.
There. It was in that sort of no man's land, but there's no... It's been lost for years. No one exactly knows where it is.
Interesting.
So, the big question is, what would you like to do?
Buy some potions.
Buy some potions.
Potions,
You can buy some
yes.
potions if you want to.
Also, I was going to see Blossom about my character's eye.
You were going to go and see Blossom about your character's eye, yes. We can do potions first, I think.
How can you see her without an eye?
He's got one
I
more
still
still.
got one.
He's being a troll.
That's so sad.
Right, let's do potions first. What do you want?
Healing potions, always.
I've still got a greater healing. I don't think. Yeah, I haven't actually used it.
I've got superior healing.
I haven't got any.
I think
Oh
we
my
should leave
God.
like the greater and superior healing from like if we're really bad. But I think if we're just like hurt, we should have a healing potion on hand.
I do actually, in fact, have one regular healing potion on me.
Well, a regular healing potion will cost you 50 gold. And
So, let's start with Zendris, obviously.
Zendris currently has 8 with him.
Well, let's buy his entire stock.
We'll buy your entire stuff.
I'll buy your entire stock.
What's that from?
Eight.
SpongeBob?
You can buy 8 potions of healing. Then, yep. I'm just
At a
checking to see
discount,
if he's got any
perhaps,
more.
and bulk buy.
You can try. You can.
Might as well
certainly
ask him.
try.
Wait, who's got the best persuasion?
That'll probably be.
I've got
I'm
plus
only
4.
+1. Right, how can I stop myself hearing myself and Harry twice?
Oh wait, that's...
I got a
Mute me.
+5.
And
Oh,
myself?
No, just mute me.
I'm so confused.
Just mute me.
Oh, right, of course, yeah.
Well, yeah, you have a +5, but you have to go over to him first.
Yeah, you can go over to him. I'm assuming you're going over to him. Because you did, to be fair, you did say that you were going to Blossom, and the others said they were going to Zendris. So if you want to agree between you.
Yeah.
What has he got?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you are cutting out a little bit.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
you cut out every now and so often, but...
Oh, I don't. Interesting.
Discord loves taking a shit.
Yeah, Discord doesn't like us, does it?
Anyway,
Izzy's also muted herself as well, so just letting her know. If she doesn't, if she hasn't meant to. So he has 8 potions of healing, 50 gold each. You can have a go at rolling persuasion if you want to.
I think, yeah, Saldis has the best.
Okay. Yeah, and that is a +5.
Also,
Mr. Ray rolls a 1.
Just move your
He also
character
has
into an
3
action.
greater healing potions. No, not enough,
18?
I'm afraid. Zendris is difficult to convince because he has so much disdain for you.
Oof.
He has so much disdain for other creatures.
Fair enough. Alright, so
Can't convince him, I'm afraid.
that's 8 normals.
8 potions of healing. He has 3 potions of greater healing, which are 200 each.
I think
One
we should just go for
superior
the regular potions.
I think we get both. Wait, was it 200 each, right?
200 each, yeah, for 3 greater healings. So that'll be 600
So it's
if
just-
you want all of them.
That's only 1,000 gold for all of them.
Then there's a superior healing potion for... I'm not trusting these prices that I've got here. They're a little bit too high. That's about right. 450 gold for a superior healing potion.
Those aren't bad prices, I'd say. Considering we've got a fair bit of money. I reckon we'll leave the superior, because I've got a superior.
What does Superior do?
It's a lot more.
Yeah, so only you can make use of it, right? Isn't that
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's
He's the only
it'd
person
be better for
who'd
me
have
to have
to
the higher ones.
He'd have to be very low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very low in order to...
8d4 plus 8, so it's a 32, 40 healing max.
Oh yeah, Owen.
Yes.
Yeah, I updated on sort of Roll20 sort of my health.
Hmm.
Because sort of currently I've got 33 hit points compared to sort of I think it was either 16 or 19 before.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
because I
yeah.
haven't been keeping track of the health points on this. It's fine. You don't need to worry about health points on this screen.
Well, I was
Yeah.
just making sure it's up to date.
Because I've got you up to date on others.
Yeah. I reckon we take the 3 graters and I think I can hear myself. No, maybe not. The 3 graters and the 8 normals.
Okay.
In agreement?
Yeah.
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 So how do I upgrade, like, get more healers kit?
You have to
You
buy
just
them.
go to a shop and buy those.
I'd like to do that at some point.
Yeah. What's the gold cost to the side of your healer's kit?
5.
5. It costs you 5 gold for 1.
Ooh, I might go on another sort of shopping trip for what was it for?
Remember, healer's kit lasts 20 charges.
20?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sure
I
it's
need
20?
a.
I think it might be 10.
You have.
No, it says 10.
Oh, 10, sorry, yeah.
It's 10 charges.
Can I go out and look for a gilded acorn?
Gilded Acorn. Why?
Yeah. For my summon bestial spirit spell.
Does it have a gold cost?
Yeah, it has a gold cost 200.
Of 200. Okay, yes, you can go and find one of those.
Okay.
You can go searching for one of those. That's fine. In fact, Zendris is probably going to have one of those in his stock, but it will cost 200.
Yep.
Okay. So,
200.
Ashley, if you want to knock off 1,000 from the pot,
Okay. So
and let's decide where these potions are going. Alright, who has highest hit point values? I've got 70.
I think it's you then.
I know, but I just want to know other ones as well. 28.
28.
2, 4, 0, 0, 4.
How much does Ashley have? He has 33, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
You have 70, yes. Chris?
Sorry?
You have 70, yeah?
Yeah, I'm 70. I have 70, yeah. So, I reckon. How much does a greater do again? Is it 2d4? No, 3d4, right? 4d4, I'm not sure.
Have a look.
Hang on. So we don't want to give the graters to ones that will overheal.
Excuse me.
Lovely.
Right.
I'm enjoying the fact that I can have fizzy drinks again.
Alright, so it's 4d4 plus 4, so that's a max heal of 20. So to be fair, anyone can have a greater if they wanted to.
So you've got 3 graters, and you've got 8 potions of healing.
I'd probably say, since I've got a superior, you 3 each have a greater.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we just split the remaining 8 normals between ourselves. Because that's just a nice even 4-way split, so we get 2 each. We can always redistribute when we need to. That way we've got enough to be able to pick someone up easily, as well as be able to heal ourselves when need be.
And also remember, in a pinch, I can just make my familiar stand on you and use cure wounds that way.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that as well.
Your familiar is
But I think,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's a barn owl to be specific.
Yeah. Barn owl,
I
fine.
love how they look.
Alright. So we're all happy with that then?
Yeah. Where do I find the normal potion of healing?
You just search healing. Don't look for potion. It's
right.
gear.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't. It works strangely.
That is odd.
Okay, so. Alright. I've added 2 potions of healing.
What's your familiar's hit points?
1.
Fine. That's helpful.
I mean, it's still really useful because that's flyby, which is an
What's its
incredible
name?
thing. Oh, it's a name. One sec. I'm just going to randomize an Aarakocra name.
Fine. So,
Because they're birds as well.
Oh, hang on, my Chrome crashed. That was strange.
technical difficulties are per normal. Right, so are you done distributing potions, yeah?
Should be. Just want to double check they saved because I think I may have.
Okay, so I'm getting 1 greater potion of healing, and how many regulars?
2.
2. Okay.
Right, I've added them.
Question is, do we get the superior as well? I think we should. I think we should be fine.
Oh my god, I randomized pet names and I got Marshmallow. No.
God.
Okay.
Please call it Marshmallow.
I'm gonna call it Marshmallow. I'm calling it Marshmallow now. I'm calling it Marshmallow.
Gotta call it Marshmallow, that's adorable.
Okay.
Marshmallow the owl. That is adorable.
That's so lovely.
Yeah. I went on the fantasy name generator, did pet bird name, and Marshmallow came up.
That
and
you a,
Vader.
it's a tiny creature, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Nice.
think so.
Is he able to be popped in your mouth like a marshmallow?
That's just creepy.
It's a
Don't.
barn owl, dude. They're massive.
It could probably fit in Bragnar's mouth.
Dude, it's a barn owl.
Waiting owls, please.
It's probably
This
the
is
same size as Ragnar's torso.
Oh,
Right. Shall we try and figure out where this fucking sword is then?
Wait, we still need to go shopping. I want to get some more.
Well, you can
Healers
just
kits.
do that. Just do that. Spend the money and get
Alright.
it. No, don't worry about let's
Right.
go RPing that sort of random shit shopping. You're in a massive town. You can just go and do that.
Okay, so if I add another one, I'll have those 10 uses plus the remaining 3 I have.
Yeah, so add another
alright?
one and then
Yeah.
update the note to say 13.
Alright, thank
And then
you.
once you hit 10, you'll just have to drop it down to 1. So you have to remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Awesome,
Owen,
thank you.
quick question.
Yes.
I was just double checking my character sheet. My extra attack is only in the context of if I attack once, I can attack again, right?
Yes.
So
you
I need to use my
have
action
attack
to do.
once.
Yeah, so I can use my action to either attack once or attack twice, but I can't split my action into doing something and then attacking.
No, it's you can attack twice because it says you can attack twice as part of your attack action.
Yeah, I just read that. I thought it might have been a bonus action. No, that's fine.
No, it's not a bonus action. It's when you choose to attack something, you can choose to attack it twice. So you may as well just attack twice every time.
I'm just gonna go and see your Blossom.
Yep. So Blossom will take a look at you. She'll do a check over of you, look at your eye, and she will say,
Definitely gone.
"Yeah, sadly, darling. Sadly, darling, your eye is completely gone. It's destroyed. I can't repair that. I'm afraid. If we could find something arcane, we could potentially replace it. I'm currently investigating how we can use Magitech to boost certainly our eyes performance. Shadow has been very interested in how we could maybe communicate without speaking with one another. Potentially we could have something like that, but I would need the infirmary is not quite well enough equipped for that at the moment. In other words, you need the Magitech upgrade for the infirmary.
Yep.
Right, how much that cost and can we afford it?
Oh, excuse me. You've also got like 2 or 3 others going on at the moment. You had a few going on. Let's have a look at the resistance. What stuff did you have?
Have the armory room yet?
Sorry?
Have the armory room yet? Or is that still being built?
It's still being built.
Ah.
So it is
We're waiting
being
till
built. it takes time to get this stuff built. Remember, because they have to do it in secret.
And Owen has
You've
to draw
only been
it.
away for about a week.
Has the new healer been trained?
Yeah, there's a new healer. They've been trained. You did that ages ago, so.
Okay, well,
but-
Malaya goes and says hello.
Yeah, and they're lovely. You can help out. There's a few people in the infirmary at Battered and Bruised, so Malaya can help out whilst she's there. But the medic is just... He's more like he's an orderly more than anything else. He's a nurse,
Ooh,
basically.
it's the fee.
Question: does
Yeah,
Zendris
see.
have any magical ammunition?
Zendris can have magical ammunition, yeah. Why?
Are you low on magic bolts, Malaya?
I've only got 4, but I just bought enough of the normal bolts to bulk up my quiver. So
Didn't you lose some magic bolts last time?
yeah, but there wasn't the option to buy any magic ones, so I just bought 16 more normal ones, so I can't get any other bolts at the moment.
Yeah, your bolts. She's full on bolts
Yeah.
at the minute.
Yeah, sorry.
fair enough.
I do remember her pushing some up.
You could always drop some and buy
You
some.
could always get rid of
Just
some.
drop
Yeah, that's
them.
fine.
Oh, that's very wasteful.
Oh, you
So you've
It-
got.
it-
Yeah.
I've got my full 20 quiver.
You bought last time. You
I
have
don't
a
think she-
sterile environment and a +1 to your infirmary, as well as a medic. And barracks. You've got that currently. You have paid for the armory, an upgrade to the workshop, an upgrade to the eyes, and the automaton forge, as well as an extra eye.
Oh, can we train another eye for Saldisa?
Wrong kind of eye. Wrong kind of eye.
Why does it talk about the Magitech upgrade? All I can do is the advanced surgery.
Magitech, yeah, advanced surgery and Magitech. It's Magitech implants.
Alright, I reckon we get that.
Because we've already got the sterile environment.
And
so-
how much would be some magical bolts for?
Magical bolts, they're not that expensive
Yeah.
to be honest. If you want bolts, it's 25 for each one.
What, 25 plus 1?
Yeah, +1s.
Ooh.
Doesn't have anything more than that. He's only got +1s, but they're 25 each.
Oh, you might as well get a bunch.
They're 25 what?
For 25 gold a bolt.
He's only got a few of them though. He's only got 5.
That's a lot of money! No?
Anyone have any objections to this?
25 gold each.
I mean, it would help us in fights.
It would definitely help
It's
us in
only
fights.
1 extra damage, and that's if it hits.
And it plus 1 to hit.
It's +1 to hit as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really want to, but I'm not going to
So
drop
many
the bolts. I'm just going to leave them here and collect them next time.
So we're going to get the sort of Magitech surgery.
Then we're getting hang on,
Yes.
let me see. I'm loading the page up now.
Yeah, you might as well get that and knock off
Well-
another 125 for
Do we need
bolts.
to get the advanced surgery and then get the Magitech implants as well?
So we just get the
You can
advanced
only
surgery for
have-
now, aren't we?
Each room can only have one upgrade being built at a time.
Yeah,
No, but the Magitech implants is for the guys at Shadow bit. Oh, is that completely different?
that's completely different.
Okay.
No, it's
Alright,
not.
so
Is it
Advanced
not?
surgery. Sorry. Magitech implants needs advanced surgery before you can buy Magitech implants.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the Magitech implants have anything to do with Sardis's eye. New eye.
yes,
That's
it
what
would be.
Blossom's just said, yeah. Blossom's just said that
But then
she
it's gonna
can't do
cost
anything for the eye
40,000.
surgically because it's just destroyed. It's gone. Because remember,
Yeah.
it was bludgeoning damage that I think it got you with. Because I think it charged at you. The knight charged
Yeah.
at you, and it basically popped your eyeball.
Yeah.
So then it's going to cost us 40 grand.
It will cost you 20 grand now to get the advanced surgery, but you can't get Magitech implants
Oh,
until the
yeah.
advanced surgery has been completed.
Yeah. Didn't we find like a bunch of platinum in the in that place?
Yeah, how much money have we got?
Yeah, how much money?
But currently we got 24,000, 2 silver, and 5 copper.
Is that before or after the advanced surgery?
That's before.
so we'd only be able to afford the.
That's fine, because I'm sure we'll find more money.
Also, I have an idea. So is anyone do I know if anyone in this place is proficient with a painter's tools? Because I want to carve out a fake eye using wood and then paint it so that it looks like he has 2 eyes.
Can't we just put a golf ball on his eye?
No! I think I'm just gonna stick. I think for the time period, I'm just gonna stick with my eye pack.
Okay.
So, are we buying the 5 bolts and the advanced surgery gun?
Oh shit!
So knock off 20,000 gold then.
And 125 for the bolts.
So 20,000.
125.
gold and 20,125 gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 5 normal arrows in a safe place in the resistance so I can pick them up later.
Yeah, can we add military strength by giving ammunition?
Okay. How much gold is it now? So I've taken off the 20,000. So
that's the number.
That's what you needed to have taken off. So you've taken off 20,000. So you need to take 125 gold off.
yeah, okay.
And Izzy needs to add 5 plus 1 bolts. Good.
And remove 5 arrows. Yeah, you can just leave them here. That's fine. To be honest,
Do we add any military strength?
they probably have enough bolts to spare anyway. It doesn't add any military strength because it's 5
I'm
bolts.
just gonna leave them here and collect them when I'm running low.
Yeah, fine. Well, they will use the ones that you've given them, but they will give you 5 back when you come back.
Yeah.
If you need them. Bolts are cheap enough that they can just provide you with bolts. That's fine. It's the plus ones that are expensive.
Yeah.
I've just realised I could drop my shield at some point and pull out the longsword and warhammer, use my action to do a double attack, and use my bonus action to 2-weapon fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you have a shield, to be honest.
I talked to you about 2-weapon fighting. You said it was a terrible idea.
Well, I say it's a terrible idea. Well, I like my shield because it makes me harder to hit.
It does make you harder to hit, but you're really hard to hit anyway.
I know, but I like the round 20 number. I might consider it at some point.
Can't believe this.
Anyway, should we plan our trip out then to the mountains?
Oh, another thing. Oh, if I use my bonus action to 2-weapon fight, does that technically count? Because it says actions in combat. Does that technically count as a extra attack?
If you only got 1 weapon, no.
No, if I pull out 2 weapons and I do my 2 attacks with my warhammer, and then with my 2-weapon fighting, am I then able to do 2 attacks with my other weapon?
Yeah. Not 2 attacks.
Oh,
so you can't extra attack with your offhand.
Okay, fair enough.
So you would at most be able to do 3 attacks.
Okay.
Wow.
Still pretty good. If I feel pretty beefy, I might give that a go.
8 times 24. Hang on, I'm just checking how long. Oh, we can get there in 2 days. That's not bad. So, what are you doing?
We're gonna figure out where the sword is.
Yeah, we've prepared. I think we should start planning now.
So Anaxon has told the information that Anaxon told you last time is that the sword was last seen in the Forge of Eclipse. So it's called the Sword of Light's Eclipse.
So we need to go to the Eclipse Forge.
Yeah, and it was in the Forge of Eclipse.
So do we
to find Forge?
Yeah.
So the only information that you have on the Forge is it is in this rough location here. Hang on, let me ping it.
Ping!
That's it. They're in this mountain range. That's the only information that you have.
Yeah, Izzy, that's not where we were before.
I know.
That's where we were.
Have a quiet
We're headed off.
you two with.
Mountain.
Yeah.
48 days ago, and
That's
we went to
always in the
here.
mountains. Oh,
Well, you're not quite at Skjerdhofen in the side campaign. You're just above Skjerdhofen in
Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember its name now.
What? Oh, neither can I. Sorry.
Anyway,
So, Lisa,
so
why are you red? Stop being red. You're confusing me as to what colour you're meant to be. And why Ragnar and Melee are both blue? Everyone pick a colour that's not red.
I was already blue.
Ah! Well, I didn't choose the colour.
And so this is
How do you
pink,
choose a
technically
colour?
speaking.
Malaya, go purple.
I want to be yellow.
You want to go yellow? You can go yellow.
I'll go like blue.
Oh, that's
Ah, no,
too
that's-
close to blue.
That's too close to. I'm gonna get confused as to who's pinging. Too close to Ragnar.
Oh, I didn't know our pings were
To be
different.
fair, Ragnar should be red because he's Ragnar the Red.
How do I
No,
do
the
it?
creator is red. because
Oh,
the
there
creator
once was
is
a
the
hero named
creator.
Ragnar the Red.
How about this colour?
That will do. That's better. So I know who's pinging what now.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm not gonna get confused.
Anyway,
The creator Bagsy's red because the creator is literally red. So,
Right,
Oh, that's pretty.
what are you doing? How are you
we
finding this?
are pinging the map.
Apart from pinging the map, you need to
Okay,
try and find the Forge of Eclipse. Okay?
Are there any villages nearby the area?
No, actually. The majority of the villages around this area are further inland. Much further inland. Not as
how
far as
much
you're aware.
farther? How much?
Yeah, so
farther?
there's a village. There would be a village here. There's one here.
Ooh.
Wherever those
Do we
little
know-
tiny white dots are, if you can see those. There's a couple in
we perhaps-
Skjerdhofen.
Do we perhaps know who might know more about the Forge?
So
Like,
Anaxon
what would
told you that
people-
he's been doing research onto the Forge, and he hasn't found anything.
Right,
The people
Are
near
we on Cendric?
Sorry?
Zendris.
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 Yeah.
You can ask Zendris.
Does Zendris know?
You can ask him.
Yeah,
Hey Zendris, do you know anything? It's not like you're going to help us, but do you know anything about the Forge of Eclipse?
You doing this in character?
No. I'm also being sarcastic because he's not going to help us. He's a bastard who doesn't like us. He only likes us because we have money. I'm not wrong, am I, Owen?
Well, no, it's actually because the beholders generally are very xenophobic.
Yeah,
They don't
they're
like
bastards.
other creatures.
Yeah.
They're not very
So-
xenophobic. They lord themselves over other races.
You know, I might try and ask him, like, actually in character, because I know he's gonna, like, call me a weakling and just say something bad, but honestly, we don't have any other choice. Zendris, what do you know about the Forge of Eclipse? Like, do you know where it is?
Eclipse? Nothing. Why would I be interested in such a thing?
Well,
Okay.
Pathetic
What the-
Birdman.
I-
Asking
I'm-
pointless questions all the time. Stop wasting my time.
Okay.
Time is money in his world.
Time is always money, dwarf.
Well, shall I say thank you? No, I won't say thank you anyway. He didn't even give me anything. He just called me a Birdman.
You could tell him to fuck off if you wanted to.
No, because people
You do
just
not want to tell
interviewing me.
Zendris to fuck off. You don't want to do that.
Vine instantly dies again.
Yeah, but you wouldn't
Yeah, you
even
gotta
have
be
a feather.
careful.
You wouldn't even have a feather to remember you by. I would be dust.
Malaya has your feather, by the way, if I remember rightly.
Oh yeah,
do
man.
I?
Yeah, I gave it to Malaya to
Well,
look
that's
after.
my, thingy, then.
I don't know if Owen actually added it to you, but
Probably not. I'll add it.
feather of vine. It's a custom item.
Fine. Right.
Stone's teeth. Why? What?
Who changed the font?
I'm just changing it for I'm on board.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm bored. I'm waiting for you to make a decision.
Okay. Do you think we should just try and go into the general area and search around for a couple days?
How are we going to get there?
Yeah.
I don't see any land or like water things to land in.
There'll be water.
Where's the nearest airship port to that area?
Abermay.
Abermay. Shit. Where's the nearest?
Because everything else is a little village nearby, and villages don't typically tend to have. Abermay or Skierhofen.
Where's the nearest body of water that can hold our ship?
There.
About there, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
Lakes and stuff around the place.
Alright, I'm going to just check from Skierhofen to here. So
Well,
that's...
actually, that would probably be the nearest airship dock as well. Actually, down here.
What, down
I
here?
mean, it'd be kind of mean to. Oh, okay.
So remember, you can. If you could find a way of communicating with the airship, they could pull up, because it's a very mountainous region. I will give you this information. So you could pull up alongside, almost as though you were docking with something or boarding another craft. If you could find a particular flat area alongside of a cliff, you could pull up to it in the airship.
With a nice spiky mountain we could moor up on a mountain.
You would find that very difficult, because you would have to fix your own points in, and if there was a storm, for example, it would most likely blow the airship away.
Yeah.
Which would likely cause damage to the airship.
Fair enough. Well, if you're saying there's a way for us to possibly...
There's a way for you to possibly, be dropped off, but your issue would be calling the airship back to you. You would have to find a way of communicating with them as much as possible.
We could always say, come back in a few days.
Yeah, that would rely on them.
Where you can send messages. Or could the, what's the owl?
Can I buy some messenger pigeons?
Marshmallow go flying off and...
Well, the thing is...
Owl.
Yeah, could the familiar owl.
Yeah, could Marshmallow go?
Marshmallow could go, yeah.
Yeah.
It would take a lot of time.
Marshmallow the messenger owl.
How long would
it take time?
Well, his flight is 60 feet. His flight speed is 60 feet.
I think we just have to suck it up and realise we're going to have to make our own way back.
You might do.
60 feet from what, though?
Well, there are ways of there are ways of communicating over great distances. There is ways to do that.
Telephone?
Not
I don't
telephone.
think they even have the telegram yet.
Morse code?
Well, there are magical means of communicating over great distances.
Yeah, isn't there some kind of cantrip?
Did that one just get really quiet, or is that just me?
Yeah, that no.
Yeah.
That wasn't just you. That was...
Like
Alright, I'm
whisperers.
fiddling.
Third level spell.
Let's find a nice nearby place to dock that seems safe.
Do they sound better, Dizzy? Speak, guys. Speak.
Yeah, you're better.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Dizzy, who has just said you are very loud.
Who's loud?
You, apparently. There we go.
I'm not being loud.
Oh, the overall volume. Okay, fine. I see. I just have to keep this at 50%. I'm talking to somebody in chat.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a mistake, Dizzy. You haven't met.
Oh, Dizzy! I thought you were talking about. I thought it was a
You
weird.
kept saying Dizzy, and I was like, why is he saying my name wrong?
I was
No,
like, have
there's
you got
somebody called the Dizzy in chat.
Ah, fair
We're
enough.
going to say
How
wave
come
at
it's
Dizzy.
not-
There we go. I'm waving at you, Dylan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you could find a place nearby.
Can we learn the sending spell?
Sorry?
Can we do the sending spell?
Stop looking
Do
at
we have to
chat
send-
and getting hints.
Stop looking at chat.
What? Looking
Yes,
at
you
what?
could send a sending spell if one of you can cast a sending spell.
None of us
What?
have the sending spell.
We could.
I know,
We could we buy a scroll of sending?
If one of you can cast a sending spell, then yes, potentially.
Are you looking at the chat, Izzy?
No, I'm so
No.
confused. What's
No,
going
no,
on?
no. It's in like.
It's only because
could
Dizzy
we-
said stream and sending are two options that you could send messages with.
I didn't look in. I've got it on my screen. It's on. I looked it up myself.
Okay, but could we like find a shop that's selling a scroll of sending?
Can do, yeah.
Okay. Can we have a look around then? Do we find
Well,
any?
Zendris would be the likely the most likely
Yeah.
person to sell it, to be honest.
Wait, what level spell is it, by the way?
But I don't know. Have a look.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I think
have a look.
either way, this is the nearest point that we can really moor up, isn't it?
The more up safely, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where we need to go either way. Down here.
Yeah.
I mean, we've huffed it back and forth before. I don't see why we can't do it again.
Entirely up to you. I'm just waiting for you to give me a definitive decision.
Okay, so I would be able to cast it. It's 3rd level.
Yeah, that's what I said. I looked it up. Oh.
I believe you, Izzy. I'm only teasing.
So how much would a scroll of sending? Scroll of
Third
sending.
level, yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, it's 3rd level.
200
I'm
gold.
gonna think 200 gold.
Hmm.
It's quite a lot of money considering we could just go back and forth, potentially fight some demons along the way and get some XP.
Yeah, I think we could. But how would our crew like
Find us.
No. How will they like do just like sitting in the ship waiting?
Without
They
their
get paid to
captain.
do it, so I don't think they give a shit.
Oh, okay.
They'll also be going without a captain, without a quartermaster.
I mean, they would have Hydra. Guess that's all right.
They'll be without their chef as well.
Oh yeah.
They'll be without all of the master staff, basically. So,
Yeah, they'll be in port though.
True.
Oh yeah.
No. As in, like, if we're trying to get them to come pick us up, they'd have to track a course without quartermaster.
I mean, they can do it. It's just harder.
Let's just do the go there and go back thing.
I think that'd be better. It'd be more economical, and it'd be more fun.
Yeah, it'd be better for the environment, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Save a bit of money. Save a bit of fuel.
Anyway, let's head out. I think.
Where are you going?
Here. Yeah, the little port thing that we're talking about, down here.
Down the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Oh god, that's a fantastic question, Dizzy. I've no idea. It's like 23. It's all on my YouTube. You can find it. This is
What
like
episode are we
23, I think.
on?
Yeah, what session is this? It's like 23 or something.
Have you got them all uploaded on your YouTube? Because I can
I don't know.
check.
You should start numbering your parts on your stream.
I do. Oh, on Twitch.
Actually.
Yeah.
We started it at the start of. We started this in late January, early February.
There's 19 episodes on YouTube, but you might not have uploaded them all.
I haven't. But I know that if there's only 19, I haven't. 3 hours. We go from 2 till 5, Dizzy. We have a little break in the
Oh,
middle.
it's so confusing having someone called Dizzy. I keep thinking it's me.
Well, I just keep calling you Malaya. So you're travelling down here, yeah, and then you are going by foot.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I'll make sure to prep us. I guess I can use my my feet to keep us going. I can't remember what it was. I've got a description feature. My wanderer feat to find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people each day.
Oh yeah, that's just food,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. By the looks of things, there's streams going all the way up to the mountain, more or less. So there's water. There should be game. I think.
Yeah,
Also,
you don't need to worry about food if you've got for you and 5 other people a day.
Oh, true. Yeah, that means we never need to really worry about rations so long as we're in a habitable climate.
Also, what check was it for my navigation?
Hey, I'm coming to that now.
Okay.
So, what I need you to do, it's going to take you about a day and a half to get there, in ideal conditions, because it's about 240 miles to get to there. Then, for you to track a course up to the top.
How do you do it so that when you're doing a route you can...
Right click.
Right click?
Right click, yeah.
You can use my mouse, you know.
Can't
You
do
can
it.
track
You can
it,
use
yeah.
my mouse.
I've got a tracker pad and it doesn't allow me to click.
You can use my mouse.
No, it's too
it's
long a
alright, I'll
distance
do
for
it.
marching order, Dizzy.
Oh, for God's sakes. I thought Sadissa was going for a really long journey.
Just doing a shape.
One second, I'm going to try and do something.
5th edition, right. Daily travel speed.
So, yeah.
Oh, I've got it there, normal. Okay, yeah. 20, I've got it there, never mind. So it's like, it will take you a while to trek up there. It's about 200 miles walk from the port. Are you trying to draw Vine again?
Nope.
That was so Vine.
That was definitely Vine.
Yeah.
It's about 200 miles-ish to get up to there. Your walking speed is 24 miles a day.
Oh my god.
So it will take you about 10 days to get there.
Miles.
No.
They have an airship.
300 more.
They have an airship, but it can only they can only dock in certain places. That's the
Why
problem.
can't we get an airship that isn't so
You
restricted?
can! I was waiting for you to ask that.
Oh wait, we can.
Yes!
Wait.
I tell you what, you can possibly go and talk to Izzy, Izzy's airships, and see if you can get an upgrade like that.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah, let's go to Izzy.
Does Izzy gain inspiration?
We overthought
No, because I
this
was
so much.
fucking... I've been waiting for you to ask that fucking...
Now there's an Izzy NPC, an Izzy playing, and a Dizzy in the chat.
Yes.
You should just change your name.
You want to change my name, yeah, sure.
I think we should just call it Isabel.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Right, so yes, you can get landing struts,
Ooh,
which allow you to land on a flat surface.
We've only got like 4,000 gold though, haven't we?
Yup.
We don't have much money left.
How much do they cost?
They cost 10,000 gold.
Joy! I said we shouldn't run all our money down. Oh.
Well, you know, it's fine. We could just land in the water and walk.
That's fine.
Oh, dear. It will take you time, but you will get there.
By the time it's already gone.
Do we need to roll for a round of encounter?
You might do.
We need to get there first.
Yeah, I need to roll for navigation.
So,
yeah.
it will take you a day and a half, depending on how well you roll on all of this. So Sildisa, you need to roll me a dexterity check as per normal. You need to roll me a charisma check as well, with proficiency bonus added to both of those.
I need to do con.
Vine, yeah, you need to do con. Vine, you need to do whiz with proficiency. And Malaya, you need to do whiz with proficiency as well.
Yay!
Oh, I did okay.
Okay.
Wasn't the
14,
best.
24. Is that your...
That's dexterity.
That's your dex, is it? Remember to do your charisma check as well.
Okay.
Vine, 20. Okay, good.
Uh,
I think they need to promote a new captain.
We get thrown overboard. So this makes a Black Lives Matter joke.
Oh no.
No, we're not doing that. Don't.
And
Don't open up that.
Into the dumpster fire.
so
Oh, no,
Diesel,
that's
while
wrong.
doing bow tricks, accidentally shoots one of the crew members in the eye.
I should be.
Ironic.
Not
isn't
yet.
No,
it?
he makes a joke about gnomes.
About gnomes, oh god. So that's 18, not 19, is that,
Yeah,
is it?
sorry,
Yeah.
I got really
That's fine, that's fine.
confused.
That's fine.
So Diesel calls
So-
Jen Lin a furry.
No.
Fortunately, because of Ragnar and Malaya, keeping up with things, so you're not bad enough to. People are still getting used to the fact that your eye is missing. And you're walking around with a bandage tied over the top of it, so people are still getting used to that. It's a little bit disconcerting to look at you with only one eye for the time being.
You'd think because he's got one eye, it'll be more intimidating and less charismatic.
Yeah, but people know that he needs his eye to see and like fight and stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
if we get him,
As
like,
a ranger,
shooting
he would
as
be
an
a little bit
example,
maybe less
Like,
intimidating.
can't we just like set up some targets and get him to actually hit them, and then like everyone believes in him still?
He has a disadvantage to hit them still, but
Is it that's the whole point of a
Yeah,
roll?
but he'll be fine.
Is it not a roll? He's rolled, he's failed.
he's gone through. However, your route planning, your piloting of the ship are on point, as well as Vine's sort of like
make the DM.
mapping skills as your quartermaster. Malaya also helps with the little bits and pieces around, and Ragnar manages to keep the crew going with some decent food as well. I am going to copy this just that we know that this is here. That's where your airship is. So it takes you about a day and a half to get there. Okay, and then from the town, it'll take you 10 days. I'll have to fix that later. It'll take you 10 days to get up to the mountain range. I do need somebody to roll a D100.
I've never done one. Yay. Oh
Go on,
no.
then.
I have a question. How much is the crew
Pirates!
payment?
Sorry?
How much is the crew?
Crew payment
Is that your
is
level?
82 gold, 6 silver.
Okay.
At your level.
But you've just paid that.
No, you just rolled D100.
Izzy did it.
Yeah, you need to do it plus your level.
Cool. Oh, fantastic.
What do you mean?
Isn't it D100 plus your level?
No.
Is that something else? Oh,
That's
that's
something
Why
else.
would it be that?
That's something else.
You
That's
want
for you
another
when you get
considerable
pissed.
You don't want the option of getting it over 100.
I'm not
That's
sure
for
if I've
you
done
when
the-
you get wankered, mate.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I've done the crew payment.
Yes, you would have to do crew payment during the 10 days.
Yeah, so it is.
Do a separate pot for that, right?
Yeah, I
82
am, I'm
gold,
just-
6 silver.
Okay, so 82 gold, 6 silver.
Yeah, I'd put this in your notes, Ashley,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So
because I've got it written.
Question.
It's like attached to the side of my thing.
How is the crew pot looking?
Don't ask me.
Is it just
we still got quite a bit of gold left.
How much? That's what I'm asking.
4,588.
Wait, we've got 4 grand in there.
Yeah, you put 5
Yeah.
in there initially.
Yeah.
Well, it still doesn't give us enough to do the air.
Yeah, so didn't give me enough for the airship. I was like,
I know what
damn.
you're thinking. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, having that money there just as a nice thing to tick over time is probably just good.
It's a sensible idea.
It's a rainy day. It's a rainy day fund. It's
It is a rainy day fund.
So you keep your crew
it's probably the so this has lost an eye fund as well.
It's your savings. So it's somebody roll me a d10.
Yeah.
Someone else can do that if they want.
Izzy, you roll a D100. You have to roll a D10.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yes.
That's the rules.
Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna let someone else have a go.
No,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Talia.
Right.
Not 10!
I think I should have counted. I think that should have been Malaya's roll.
Bum, bum, bum,
Just stop
bum.
showing me shit.
No, it's too late. Sorry, John.
Showing me Yes.
Already done.
I forget if pen is good or bad in this situation.
It depends on what I've written. That 10 is
just
irrelevant
trying to-
at this point because it's all random.
I know. I'm hoping it's space pirates.
Space
It's all
pirates.
Space pirates. We'd be done for.
Air pirates. Air pirates, rather.
You can all roll me a perception check.
Yeah, we're going to be fighting something.
Is this passive? Is it?
No, a perception check.
This is
Right,
a
so we all
perception
start, like,
check.
looking around like, what's going on? Right.
I see everything.
I
Vine sees
see.
everything. Vine sees all of time and space.
I don't.
Malaya sees
something.
nothing.
Malaya's just feeling sheepish.
Oh dear. That yellow is
Oh,
really
dear.
grim, though, isn't it?
Felina
yellow's
sees
horrible.
lots. Ragnar sees a fair amount as well. But Malaya is just distracted by everything. Malaya's probably never really been to this particular like climate or area before, except for your brief visit to Crake down the bottom.
Right.
So those of you that got over 17 then will see off in the distance coming from Sorhofen.
Pirates.
No. A storm is brewing, and it is headed your way.
Ooh.
It appears
Veer
to be
left.
a very,
What's that
very,
like?
like, powerful storm. Ice and snow blizzarding around. What would you like to do?
Prepare evasive maneuvers.
Use clear. Use clear skies.
You're on foot currently.
Oh wait, 1 foot. Oh, I thought we
You're
were
on
still
foot.
on the
This is
airship.
during your this is during your travel. You've gotten the airship is docked at port. You are currently travelling to
Okay.
the mountain range. You are probably
Can
just
we-
about. Hang on. You're about here-ish, so just starting to get into the foothills. Whoop.
I suggest we find a
we-
cave to hide.
Yeah, I'll be able to find shelter nearby.
Yeah,
you
let's
can
find
roll
shelter.
another perception or investigation check. Up to you.
I'll do the perception.
I'll do investigation.
They're both
15.
the same for me.
19.
Is Vine helping out here?
No, I'm not helping out.
yeah,
No,
I
it's not
would.
doing
Or is
that.
Vine turned into a plant and enjoying the
I'm just
rain?
really distracted.
It probably actually could.
Is photosynthesis doubled in rainfall?
I haven't checked. Or haven't written that in, to be fair, but
That'll be a pretty decent rare event, wouldn't it?
I
Yeah.
mean, if we find an enemy here, I could use cool lightning and have it be really powerful. But yeah.
I don't want
Anyway.
more like me.
Vine, what's your perception check?
Oh yeah, I have to do that. Forgot.
I do hope we're not going to get hit by lightning. Especially me with all my metal on me.
I see a lot again.
Thank you, Dizzy, for the $10 donation.
Oh shit, fair play.
Thank you very much. It's just come through.
Cheers, dudes.
Love you all. Heart. You two, go get some sleep.
Wait, where is he from?
She's they're in Oz.
Oh, she. Ah, Oz.
Oh, fair.
Fair play.
So, 22. Yes. So Vine, you spot this being in tune with the landscape around you. As a druid, you can find a small, like, not quite cave, but it's enough for you to hide away in. And take shelter from the storm. It does mean that you do not get food for a day, however, because you are unable to go out foraging during the storm. So you will have to take off one set of rations if you have them.
Yep, I have rations for a day.
You should all have rations for a day, I think.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think we should be fine because my feat basically means we don't need rations. Which is
I don't have rations
Yeah,
on
but
me.
The problem is, Squish, is you gather that day by day.
Is it? No,
When you
it just
cast it.
says.
Yeah, you can gather a day's food for you and 5 other people, correct?
In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries.
So I'll give you
Each day.
one of my rations. I've got 10 knots.
Yeah, I've not utilised that yet, so I'll just do that when we need to eat.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
that's you can't go out and forage because the storm is too bad.
I'd agree. But there's no point giving him a ration yet because he'll just lose it.
No, you have to
He's
have
already
it
on
because
zero.
otherwise
No, but
you
you
need
can
rations for the day. Otherwise, you're going to start starving. You're going to start getting hungry, which is going to get you're going to get exhaustion.
Yeah. What time is it at this point now?
It's late evening.
All right, might as well use another ration to eat.
Yeah, you have to have a
up.
ration, otherwise you're going to get levels of exhaustion.
All right. I'm gonna eat a ration, and I'm gonna stand guard if everyone wants to rest or anything.
Okay.
So you can put out have like watch. I'm assuming that you would have periods of watch where some people are sleeping, some people aren't sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't need a long rest. We just want to rest out the storm.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's coming up late evening, night time at this point.
Fair enough.
So
Okay, well, we'll have a staggered sleeping session then.
yeah, Ollie decided he wanted to draw his own character. So it's meant to be an Aarakocran druid, but it ended up as a green duck with a stick.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, Ollie, you need to change your profile picture again because you're still
Yeah. I completely forgot about that.
You do need to change that because you're Salmon at the minute.
The other character's art is done by me.
So, you sleep out the storm, and the storm passes overnight. And you continue making your way through. You do need to spend about a day or two searching around, depending on what you roll next. So I need you to make another...
Can I use Wanderer?
Yeah, I'm assuming that you're using Wanderer.
Okay, everyone add a ration!
You don't add a ration, you just don't use a ration.
Okay.
So you can't gain rations by this, Squishy, unless it says you gain rations. Because you've got no way of curing and storing that food.
I will double check this.
Doesn't say.
Yeah, true.
So all it says is you can find food for yourselves. So that means you can go out and hunt, you can go out and gather berries and fruit and stuff like that to eat with.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't,
I've got brewer supplies.
Sorry?
I've got brewer supplies, I cook up a meal.
Yeah, you can't cook up a meal with brewer's supplies. You can make alcohol with brewer's supplies. You can't cook a meal with brewer's supplies.
Oh, can I make my own moonshine?
Yes, that's what I've assumed that you've been doing on the airship already. Remember, I've been describing... Remember, I've been describing that you've been basically making Baileys for the Grimalkin?
Ooh.
Because it's milky, and they like milky.
I do have a mess kit on me.
Mess kit is for you to eat with, not to cook with.
Okay.
Utensils. Ragnar uses his hands.
But yes, you can find food, you can cook food, and you can just eat it there and then.
No, it's sorry. Keep it tracking.
So you can't add rations, but you don't need to use rations. That's the way it works. Okay, so I'm assuming that you're just doing that. Yeah. So, you will need to spend a little while searching for how to get into the valley. So, what I need you to do is, again, make another perception or investigation check to see how well you do.
I'm going with investigation.
Fine.
Always perception. Hey, Ragnar sees everything!
Cool, blimey, okay. Yep.
Vine sees a good amount.
Vine sees a lot.
What do I see?
I'll tell you in a minute. Malaya.
Oh,
Malaya sees everything this time. So, in fact, so Seldisa and Vine, you help guiding through with your connections to nature. You help with the guiding around the place, looking for likely locations where a pass leading into the valley might be. But it is, in fact, Ragnar and Malaya spot an opening. It's a small cave opening by the looks of it, covered with vines.
Oh, vines! I think it's here.
Pushing through it, you can follow a small, like, break. It's not quite a tunnel. It's more of like a crevice.
There's a crevice. Come here. It's not quite a tunnel, but I think we could get off here.
Fucking hell. And you can push your way through. Stop interrupting.
I'm not interrupting. I'm playing the character.
I know you're RPing, but let me fucking describe it first. Otherwise, we're gonna get into the 5 foot like the 2 foot ledge situation. Again. Like Ragnar kicking doors situation, where they open inwards or outwards.
Or just don't open.
Or just don't open at all, yeah.
Not needed.
So you make your way in through the rock, and it takes you about a day. It took you about a day to find the entrance in the first place. So it's now been about 11 days or so since you left the town, the port town to the south.
Yeah, I'm just going to say for the record, I'm going to stow my shield. I am going to be two-handing this.
You're going to stow your shield, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm not dropping it, I'm just going to stow it.
So, you make your way through, and you are greeted on the other side by a beautiful sight. Utterly gorgeous. The light grey stone walls of the mountains soaring up above you as you walk out into a valley. Across one side of the valley, there is a great waterfall. Absolutely massive waterfall, cascading water down for hundreds upon hundreds of meters down into the valley below, where it twists and winds down to the south. The peaks surrounding all the way round, it's a fully enclosed valley, are tipped with ice and snow. But the temperature in here doesn't seem to be that icy. It's cold, but it's not bitterly cold. It seems that this place is protected from much of the elements with the full enclosure of the mountains around you. The path leads down. It leads down to a small plateau overlooking the river that flows down to the south. Sorry. On this plateau, you can see what appears to be a small village, a small town, of mostly like wooden buildings, like log cabins. It's a very quaint and pretty little town.
Sounds beautiful.
It is. It is very idyllic.
Very nice. Very pretty. I like the reflections you've done as well, Owen.
Sorry?
I think this map.
Yeah, this is what I did quickly this morning.
Yeah.
I like the shadows. I like the reflections.
Yeah, those are really cool.
I mean, I don't see where the reflection is for this bridge versus these ones, but other than that, pretty decent map. It's good. I like it.
I like it. I found a new generator to make it.
Yeah.
So, but as far as you're aware, this part of the continent is supposed to be uninhabited. But yet you see this small town. Log cabins dotted around across the place, and a bridge leading across the river below, which sort of like twists and winds further into the sort of like the mountainside.
Who are the inhabitants?
You don't know? Can't see
this
from here.
This sounds like a place where Honey would set up shop.
It does sound like a place that Honey would set up shop. Is there an inn of 1,000 doors?
Not that you can see. You're quite a way away at this point.
Oh, okay.
You're not close by.
Well, I think the plan will probably be to go there and ask. Is it populated? Definitely populated.
You can see figures moving around, yeah, but you're not close enough to see who they are.
Let's get closer.
Yeah,
It
let's
looks
head
nice.
on in.
The way Owen's coloured this map, it looks nice. It looks welcoming.
Yeah, maybe
I
that's
think it should be
true.
fine.
There's not a lot of green around, but whatever is there, it looks to be very sort of fairly well made. Good craftsmanship to it, from a distance at least. But there's not very much green around. There's a few dotted plants here and there, but the environment here doesn't appear to be conducive to lots of plants. Because it's very mountainous. So you're headed over, are you?
So there are a few plants. So is this soil or stone, or is it just
Its majority of it is stone.
Ah, okay.
There are a few patches of soil around maybe the outskirts here and there with a few fir trees, etc., etc.
Oh, okay. Oh, that explains how they've got wood.
Yeah, it's very much like an icy mountainous tundra style. Plus, with this entrance, you could assume that they can travel out of here in order to gather supplies.
Ah, okay.
So you're gonna head down, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's head down.
So you head down to the town, and the closer you get, it starts to confirm to you that it does look very idyllic. It looks gorgeous. Everything is either made of hewn log, or some of it even appears to be even just grown and shaped. Very elegantly, very swirled patterns coming across. There are some stone aspects to the buildings as well, being where you are. It seems that they've recovered a lot of stone from the areas, but it's all polished stones, carved with very intricate waving patterns of branches, leaves, vines. It seems to be very much a place in touch with nature and the natural world. And as you get closer, you can start to notice that the people wandering around here are elven.
You're not an elf.
I'm not Siltress, that's so sad.
So this is where the elves ended up.
I'd recommend you bring yourself over here because you're further away from the mic.
Comfortable.
I don't really want to enter that village, if being honest.
Oh yeah, you're racist against elves, aren't you?
Well, but I wouldn't say I'm racist, but considering what happened during
And in fact, as you start approaching... Go on, Evie.
I was just wondering if these elves were even alive during that time. Like, how long ago was it?
Well, so the impact was only about 40 years ago.
Alright, okay.
40,
Right.
It'd still be quite sore.
So it's it's kind of a blip for the elves, who can live for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, no, like...
as you start approaching, they actually start. Those that you come across start acting very skittishly.
Don't blame them.
Start
With quite a
acting
ragtag
very.
bunch.
Yeah, they're not. A little bit afraid, wary. Not quite afraid, but wary of you.
And Ragnar go boo.
Do you want to go boo at them?
No, as in like a playful boo, like that.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's just in a friendly way, not in a genuinely intimidating way.
Let's not.
Okay.
Don't antagonise the new
Okay.
town folk.
I'm just
Why? Why?
Okay.
I'm not going to roll initiative,
A
are
couple of
we?
people. Okay. As you're walking through, and they start and stop moving away from you. Go run away from you, quick.
Hi, I'm Ollie. You're joking.
As
I'm
you
not.
take, as you keep moving your way through the village, you see two figures begin to approach you. So you're starting to get towards the middle of the village. You see two figures start to approach you. One is female and very much elven, very full elven. You can tell from the pointed ears looping back, and the elven ears in Varia are like anime elven ears, very pointy.
Stop it.
Very big, very pointy. So one of them is an elf that you can tell with. She has flowing dark hair that sort of bobs behind her lightly. She's wearing furs, but they're of an intricate make. Okay, she seems to be not quite nobility, but she's highly. She almost appears like she's highly regarded in this town, in this village. The other one is a half-elven male, and he's coming across to you in a very different garb. He is walking across to you with a great sword strapped to his back. So a two-handed greatsword, and he is wearing studded leather armor. And he's not like bulky like what's his face in the side campaign. He's not like hulking,
What's his
but
name?
he is big.
Icon. It's like
Ingvar.
Oh, I've forgotten his name. Ingvar.
Ingvar from the side campaign. He's not quite like that. Because Ingvar is built like an absolute wall. He's not quite that like bulky and hulking. But he is muscular. He's quite athletically built as opposed to like huge. And he has short cropped brown hair instead of the flowing dark hair, and they begin approaching you, making a direct beeline towards you.
Oh!
Greetings, adventurers. You have managed to surprise many of the townsfolk here. We do not get any visitors back.
I might have scared a few as well. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Yes, I would appreciate it if you didn't do that, if possible. I do need to ask you why you're here.
We are seeking we're seeking the Forge of the Eclipse.
There's a fancy sword there.
The half elf just isn't saying anything at the moment. Just staring at you through sort of like narrowed eyes.
What's her problem?
His.
You
problem?
keep doing this, Squishy. It's the other way around normally. You keep calling hers him. So you have a problem with identifying genders by the sounds of it.
Oh, to be fair, Ragnar he doesn't really mind. He'll shag anything.
Oh my God.
That is true. That is true.
Ragnar is very progressive.
Ragnar, okay, I'm gonna make this out here now. Ragnar is a which pansexual?
Pansexual.
Yeah, Ragnar is a pansexual. I'm making this official. I hope that doesn't offend anyone. I think it's fair to say he's just willing to just shag anything.
You grew up in the wilds, so.
Yeah. It's common.
Um, you are here for the Forge of Eclipse.
Yes.
I do know. Edrith, could they be talking of the Forge across the ravine? Yes, that might be that, my lady. What purpose do you have with the Forge?
We're seeking the sword that's within it.
A sword within it? I'm afraid we cannot give you any information about this human. We have not had any dealings in that mine since we settled here, maybe 10 years ago.
Ragnar is still fixated on the rock.
Stop it. Behave.
Well, can you at least point us in the direction of it?
We can. It is over the bridge across the ravine to the other side of the valley. It has long since been abandoned to our. It's not that thing. It's further than that.
Oh. I was like,
It's
great,
further than that. That's a guardhouse.
Oh.
How far would it travel would it be?
It's not far, maybe half a day. But we have been having issues in the town and in the valley recently. Creatures, spectres, have been roaming and attacking people.
Oh, ghosts and stuff, right?
What do they
Similar,
look like?
yes. They are spectral beings. They are very similar to ghosts.
This female has a very madly voice, I just realised.
That's because it's the half-elven male talking.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
I keep getting mixed up. Ollie, how do you kill a spectre? Easily.
With difficulty. They are very
If
resistant
they knew how
to
to do it
various
easily, it
different
wouldn't be
things.
much of a problem, would it?
Are they resistant to magic weapons?
Magic seems to be one of the things that they are not, being magical creatures themselves.
Are they weak to it?
No, not as far as we have discovered.
Fair enough. I think we might need to pick up some rations while we're at it as well, because I don't think I'll be able to
You will
salvage much in here.
find those sorts of things hard to come by in the town, Master Dwarf. We settled here to keep away from most. Certainly his kind, and hers as well.
Oh.
We have a good amount of rations.
Oh, the two humans, yeah, I know, they're disgusting, aren't they?
Against you guys, if you're talking to me.
Actually, humans are notoriously racist.
Yeah,
I'm not
humans
very-
would be notoriously racist against them, but Malaya probably wouldn't have learnt to be that yet.
You can also think of it
Exactly,
as
as an orphan.
post World War II, everyone against Germany sort of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Don't mention the war style of putting down.
That's why I asked how long ago.
Oh dear! Don't mention the war! Brilliant. You have no idea what we're talking about, do you, Owen?
No, I don't really care. I'm just waiting for you to finish.
You don't watch Faulty
Fawlty
Towers. He doesn't watch TV.
I don't watch TV. So, you will find it difficult to find supplies here. You will struggle to find somebody willing to sell. We keep ourselves to ourselves and look after our own.
That's fair enough. What if we made a deal with you? We'll go deal with the spectres, get our sword, and make it right for you. Would you be willing to sell and help us?
We could potentially come to an arrangement. Something. I presume you would like monetary recompense as well.
Aye. I reckon if you throw on a few rations, a bit of gold at the end of a job, and I think we'd be more than willing to help you out.
We
Do
could
you have any
arrange
more
for something.
information that they're not sharing? Because, like, if we deal with the spectres, they might give us more information where the forge is, if they know it.
You can
Possibly.
make an insight check to see if they're hiding something from you.
Okay.
That's a good idea. I might give it a try myself.
They have
'cause-
already told you where the forge is.
Yeah.
Alright. It's just they said they're not going to help us.
Sorry?
Well, the cow.
They said they weren't going to help us much.
They're hiding.
No.
That's why.
They said that they weren't able. You would struggle to find help because the elves and half-elves keep to themselves.
Right.
Not that they wouldn't help, it's just that trying to convince people to let you stay or to sell you food would be difficult.
Okay.
Also, quick question. So you've been down here for like a really long time.
We settled here about 10 years ago, Master Alcocra.
Oh, okay. That explains how there are still half elves. I thought they would become quarter elves. Anyway.
It's not quite how it works.
Oh yeah.
Be more likely to become 3/4 elf, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah. Sorry, that 3 quarter elves. Then
It's also still not quite how it works.
and
They
then
last for. They live for a long time, anyways.
yeah. 7/8 elves.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Buddy.
back to this.
So, we'll go do that problem then.
We can arrange for some monetary recompense for you, yes, and I can arrange for you to have some food overnight, yes. Again, people in this town are a little bit. We're all elven or half elven, so you would struggle to find some lodgings for the night. But we can make arrangements in the town hall for you to stay. Wouldn't be luxury, I'm afraid, but we would appreciate the assistance if you are all willing to help with that.
What's the matter if I make a slap up grill for everyone? I'm sure they'll like us a bit more then.
You would have to make quite a large one. We can't like supply that much, I'm afraid. We're not a wealthy town.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, if you give me a few sous chefs, I could get a right hearty meal together.
Most people in the town cook for themselves.
Fair enough.
Should I tell them about the Empire?
You can try. What would you try to tell them?
We're gonna fuck Nox.
Actually, no, it doesn't. It wouldn't help if I said that we needed to get the sword before worse humans arrive.
I'm curious. Did Emperor Nox? Was he like an important player in the war?
Yeah.
And this time, all right. We could. How's about this? We could tell him we're with the resistance against Emperor Nox, and we're going to destroy the fuck out of him. And we'd love to have some allies, and we'd appreciate your support as well.
We would be happy to assist, but as I'm sure you can appreciate, we cannot trust you as of yet. We don't know you, we've only just met you.
That's understandable.
Question, does the long sword that I took from Helios have any sort of like imperial like insignia built into it?
It would do, yes.
I tried to hide the insignia a little bit.
Make a sleight of hand check, RJ.
I will assume that he's got it tucked away.
Okay.
You might want to get that.
I will assume he has it tucked away.
I need to make the engravement at some point.
Well, we can, like I say, we can come to an arrangement. If you assist us, we can talk further about your resistance at a later date. But currently, we need to look after our own.
That's fine. Alright, let's have a sleep and go kill these fucking things.
We can give you a little bit more information as well about the forge, if that is where you are heading. We have assumed that currently that is where most of the creatures that we have been having trouble with are coming from.
Oh god.
So we have to deal with them anyways.
We have very little in the way of exploration of the forge itself, or the mine, or whatever it is, as we have not needed to go anywhere near it.
Please don't tell me this is another Brotherhood situation.
That is where I think we'll have a break.
Okay.
Quick 5-minute break. We will be back in a little while. So it's 9:30 now. Let's go until. In fact, shall we make it? Let's make it a 10-minute break. Because it normally takes us about 10 minutes. So we'll have a quick 10-minute break. So back at 22, grab a drink, cup of tea, bite to eat, and back at 22. Off you go.
See you in a bit.
We'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
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 Fight for your values and fight for your friends. Fight through this blight, find the light at the end. Through the age of the dragon, the people will talk of the day they were saved by a hero named Hawk. Take a seat and I will recite you a tale of bold adventure.
Don't just say we're out of time. Can we find the spark that brought us together?
Right, happy.
Let's do this.
Let's go kill the Spectre Duck.
Excuse me. Right, we are back. We'll just get the sound into my ears as well. There we go. We're back. So, you are led through by the two figures. Having just had that conversation with them, they've just told you that they are going to put you up in the town hall for the night and get you some rations for the day. They introduce themselves as the mayoress and the kind of the sheriff or the like sergeant, because they don't have like a ranking structure here because they're obviously not an official like military. They have a small militia force of guards and stuff like that, which is mostly just the townsfolk themselves. Some of the hunters like have multiple jobs, so some of them act sometimes as guardsmen, some of them act as hunters, and they do a lot of crossing over because they've got cross-compatible skill sets, as it were.
Would I recognise that a lot like my village?
Similar, except your village was very much in Invaria, so it had a proper militia structure.
Yeah.
This just seems to be like a mismatch. It's kind of like, it's a bit like a refugee town. It's a good way to think about it.
Everyone has to wear multiple hats.
Yeah, very much, yeah. It's like a very small, like tiny American town style. like one person does about 3 or 4 different jobs. But he's kind of the sheriff, or like the lead lawman, I would say, for want of a better way of describing it. And she is the mayoress of the town, or the de facto leader of the town. Again, for want of a better way of describing it. Her name is Phelan Themwara, and his name is Edrith Arara.
Okay.
And they lead you through the town to what they use as a bit of a town hall gathering space, which is this large building by the bridge over here.
Honestly, this meeting's going way better than I thought. I thought they would just tell stuff off.
Uh-huh.
They did seem to be very guarded, and they don't seem to be. They don't seem to be very much like accepting of your presence yet. Their air is very much like, we don't want to get into a conflict because we can't afford to get into a conflict, but we want these guys gone as soon as possible, or we need them to prove that they are worthy of being here as soon as possible.
Yeah.
It's kind of the air that you get from them.
I think we should just head out as soon as possible.
They don't want us here, but they don't want to kick us out forcefully.
Yes.
So please leave.
It's a little bit like that, but they're not being open about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
they're being polite, but it is clear that certainly Malaya and Seldisa are not welcome.
Well, if I
Not
heal some of
welcome
them,
yet.
they'll be happy.
I don't think they'd let you touch them.
I
Oh,
would
I
doubt
was
that
gonna
they'd
say-
let you touch them, yeah.
They're gonna get you.
Oh, seriously? I'm only a little girl.
Yeah, they'd still be wary of that.
Oh. Are they, like... Do they hate us as well, or do we just hate them?
They've been treated very poorly, so they have learned to fear. So it's not hatred, it's just fear.
Okay. Alright.
They dislike you.
Well, I try and smile and be nice.
Yeah, you can do. They don't necessarily distrust all humans, because not all humans are intensely racist against them. Some humans are tolerant. Some of them work with them still, but it's just the general consensus is the elven kind of cowards, or the elven kind abandoned the rest of the realm.
Okay. I guess I didn't live through it personally.
No, you're far too young. To be fair, even Zeldisa's too young to have lived through that as well. But Zeldisa would have grown up in an environment where people would have known.
Yeah.
I might have known, but I probably.
And in the capital, there would have been that much more intense feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely don't know. I'm 4.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
four.
I feel like
Wait, 34 years old.
I'd be quite distrustful.
Yeah.
Only we had citrus in the group. I don't trust us more.
They might do, yeah. If one of you was a elf or half elf, they might do. So they lead you through the town to the their town hall, or their gathering space, which also seems to be also doubles up as Phelan's house as well. It appears to be where Phelan spends. When she sleeps here. So it's not quite a house, but it's also not a town hall, if that makes sense. It's a bit like a big Skyrim tavern.
Ooh,
Except
nice.
without multiple beds, it's got like a bed and a big meeting room with a fire pit in the middle. It's a
Looks
little bit
cozy.
like that. Sorry?
Looks cozy.
It's not much, but we do the best that we can. Please take a seat. We'll have put a fire up for you. And she snaps her fingers, and a fire lights in the fire pit.
Ragnar sits on his bum.
There are benches around the fire, so I presume you'd sit down on one of the wooden benches.
Oh, sits on the floor.
Fine, you can sit on the floor by the fire.
He's got his legs crossed and he's just hands on his lap, beaming. Fire!
Phelan would look quizzically, but she's not. I mean, it's not necessarily something that would be particularly strange. But she looks a little bit quizzically that you didn't choose a bench. I presume the rest of you will sit around the fire pit, just ready to have a chat.
Yep.
I will. No.
So, Phelan begins to start talking about the area and about the forge itself. So, as Edrith has already explained, Edrith at the moment currently being sort of leant up against the doorway, arms crossed. He hasn't taken a seat, he's just leant up against the doorway. As Edrith has already told you, we settled here about 10 years ago. We call this town Alice Aether. It's one of the sites where one of the old elven spires used to be, very long time ago, before they abandoned the world. These are the last sort of dregs of the people from the spire itself and the surrounding towns settled here and made a place where we will be apart from the rest of the realm. And we can still trade with Sorhofen. The people of Sorhofen are much more accepting of us than those in Inveria, but even some in the realm of Inveria will trade and take supplies from us. So we do get some trade from both sides. It's a good location for us. It is hidden away. It is well protected. When we settled here, we did do some basic exploration of the surroundings. You described a forge as where you needed to go. I believe that this is what we assumed up until now was a mine in the local area. Like I say, it's across the river, following the path down, and it's. We haven't ventured too close. It has a magical aura to it. So we have purposefully given it a wide berth. Something with that much of a magical energy is not likely to be a good thing. But we have heard and found information about it, dribs and drabs here and there. It is supposedly a mine or forge. We've never determined exactly which, but if you say that you are looking for the Forge of Eclipse, this is the most likely thing for it to be. It emanates this magical energy. The entrance we have never actually found. We have found what appears to be a location where the entrance should be, but there is no obvious door, just a frame carved into the stone. From the information that we have gathered about it, the door cannot be opened except for intense moonlight. But like I say, we have not been able to attempt opening it before.
Can't we do Moonbeam?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking the same as well.
But it only says a silvery beam of pale light. It doesn't specifically say. It's called Moonbeam, but.
Well,
Try and see if
do
it
it really
works.
Also,
colourfully.
isn't Moonbeam an attack? I'd probably like to save it for a fight.
Well, we
Yeah.
But if it's the only way to get in.
Wait, could I cast Moonbeam as a ritual?
I don't
Actually-
think so.
Ah.
I don't think you can.
Have a little look at it.
Unless it says you can cast it as a ritual, I don't think you can cast it as a ritual.
Normally can.
Would normally say.
No, I don't think it is a ritual.
What else could we do?
Well, I know it'll take up one spell slot, but like, it might be worth it if it's the only way to get in.
There's a whole spell slot though. Wait, could we do that? Come back, have a sleep, and get a spell slot back?
It might close.
It might close.
We do not know how long the door would stay open for or how to open it. The only information that we have found is it's opened by moonlight.
How many spell slots do you have?
It's a level 2 spell and I have 3 level 2 spell slots.
See,
Let's save one for the way out as well, just in case. This shuttle was trapped in there.
Moonbeam is a very but the thing is, Moonbeam is a very nice, powerful spell.
Well, how long does it last? Can you just move it through the area with us in case we find something?
Lasts a minute, I think, doesn't it?
I mean, I could, but if it's a thin passage that we have to go through, that means we're going to have a beam of death just behind us.
Just in front of us to protect us. Anything that runs at us will just like.
I think Moonbeams are. Oh, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It might work.
Also,
It can't be anything else.
yeah, it can only be up for up to a minute.
Thought so.
What if we run through this area?
I'm sure there should be a way out. Because how would we? Sorry, go ahead.
I would also say that whilst we are not particularly against you being here, it will make the townspeople uneasy. So we would very much appreciate it if whatever business you have in the town, you did it quickly.
Basically, get a move on, right?
Yeah. Yes. Some in the town are still remembering of how we have been treated by the humans of Inveria, particularly these past 40 years or so.
I turn to Douglas and say, "So you're sorry."
It was the previous generation. It was the previous generation that mainly did it. This is my first time among
Generations.
and
Generation's a big word for a Ragnar. Does he understand?
You need not apologise, human. We appreciate that it is very much generational. But be aware, elves do have long memories.
Yeah.
That's a long ears as well.
Yes, exactly. And some people do not forgive and forget as easily.
So,
what the people of Inveria don't appreciate that it was not just them that were abandoned when the impact happened. The spies abandoned us as well.
Alright, so we need a big light to get in, right?
That is the only information that we have been given, yes. We have found that the doorway can only be opened with intense moonlight.
Well, is it night time now?
Is there an opening? Like, we're in a cave right now.
It is getting to...
Do you know what the day is? I'm going to look on the calendar and see if it's full moon.
Good question.
Full moon, eh?
You can tell by the calendar whether or not it's a full moon. That's my job.
We're in the new season, right?
We are in a new. We are in the new season.
Are we in a cave? Or are we outside?
You're not in a cave.
We're in the town hall, aren't we?
You're in a town hall. I think he means are you in a cave like in Abergwaigui?
Yeah.
I would say you're probably on. Yeah, you probably are actually on a new moon. Probably about 15.
Brilliant. So if we wanted to try it anyway apart from the spell, we probably need to go now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I think
how
you
we
probably
can
would be.
direct the light towards it?
15.
Well, we've not.
Let's go now.
yeah,
So it's not nighttime yet. It's evening.
Oh yeah.
How long will it take to get there?
Half a day.
Half a
It won't take half a day. They never said half a day.
It did.
They didn't. They said not long.
I thought we were saying half a day.
I remember what I said, Squishy, and I never said half a day.
Timestamp this now. You said half a day earlier, and you can go back into the stream.
I did not say half a day. I bet you I did not say half a day.
I bet you £5.
I'm not taking that gamble up. Because I don't have £5 to gamble, so...
You got $10.
I've got $10 now, but no. We're not gambling on that. Well, I'm pretty sure like 90% sure I did not say half a day. I'm pretty sure I said it would not take long. It's not far away.
How's about this? I bet inspiration versus 5 hit point loss.
You've already got inspiration.
No, I used it already.
I'm not going
Nah,
to.
I feel like it'd be.
It doesn't matter what we're
Not-
saying. We go now.
It doesn't take long to get there, but it is
Okay,
evening
okay.
time. And you would know, in the valley that you're in, you would not see the moon until late. Just remember, you're surrounded on all sides.
Alright, so could we make it there in time for moonrise?
Yeah, you can do that. So you can sit, you can eat, you can discuss things with Phelan and Edrith for a few hours before you start making your way down there. You can do that. That's not a problem at all.
Okay.
I'm just hoping the forge isn't closed off, as in like shielded by the anything.
So you can talk to them and you can ask them these sorts of questions, and they will tell you that the entryway to the forge isn't closed off, but it doesn't. It's not open. Like I say, it's like the way that they describe it is it's a flat area of ground that has an archway carved into the rock wall.
So would it be possible for moonlight, just from a natural moon, to reach it?
It would be, yes.
Okay.
Alright.
They would describe to you that there would be a capability for moonlight to drop down.
Okay.
So, you start killing some time. The sun starts setting, you start talking to Phelan and Thimwada, they start telling you the story of how they settled in the town in the first place. But it's not long before you start hearing things. You start hearing screams.
Oh, fight time!
Oh my goodness.
Coming from the village.
We've run to investigate.
Gonna run to investigate. Okay. Again, I do apologise for the very shit map. This is all I could manage.
Beautiful.
in
You're
the
fine,
time
right?
that I had. It does look like
Yeah,
Ollie
what-
drew it, doesn't it?
Why hasn't Ollie been drawing our maps?
Because Ollie doesn't have access to the stuff I've got access to.
Why is Vine down upside down? Why is Marshmallow upside down?
Marshmallow isn't upside down.
He's on his shoulder.
He's on
Yeah,
my
it looks like
shoulder.
he's upside down.
It doesn't look like he's upside down. That's his tail at the top.
Exactly.
No, but they're all
See it on his
facing that
shoulder.
way.
It's facing the same way.
That's his face, looking that way. He's
I
not. He's not doing a handstand. He's just facing
It
that
doesn't-
way.
Okay.
That's like saying that Ragnar's upside down.
This is a top-down view, remember?
Up down.
Is he?
I thought those were eyes I could see.
No, that's his tail.
Right.
Oh no,
Okay.
that's way more terrifying. Imagining that those are his eyes. Why did you do this?
So you
Uh,
rush
Right.
out of the door. Rush out of the doorway to investigate, and screams are going off all throughout the town. You can hear them. Edrith comes crashing out behind you and starts rushing off to a different part of the town, to one of the guardhouses, to muster his men. Whereas Phelan it rushes out in a different direction to start assisting where she can with her magical abilities. But it is not long before you, around the townhouse, are surrounded as
Roll initiative.
popping out of the darkness 6 spectral forms materialize in front of you. Time to roll initiative.
Ooh!
Right,
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, Owen, where's the music?
It's playing.
Ah. It's very quiet.
Oh, look at this initiative.
Oh, wait, could you play music out of Roll20?
I could do, but it means I'd have to upload it all, and I don't use that.
Fair enough.
Because it's just annoying.
Fair enough.
Pop your initiatives in.
Yeah.
Could you up the music a little bit? Because I can't hear it at all, really. It's very quiet. Perfect.
Yeah.
So, you've got your initiative in, have you? Hang on, I'm going to roll a big initiative for all of them. Okay.
Oh god, we're going to all go at once.
Yeah, because there's 6 of them, so it's just going to get too complicated.
Is this going to be your first? Is this going to be a level 5 encounter? Or is it like a level?
Be your first level 5 encounter, yeah.
Ooh. Bring it on.
So, first things first, Malaya.
Okay, well, no one's wounded, so.
Obviously not.
I'll do. That was so distinctly said.
It was.
Right, I'll do a crossbow +1/+1 bolt.
Yep.
Yes.
I think. Yep. Oh, I always forget what the hell I do for this.
You rolled
Right,
20.
Roll to hit, and I do a plus. It says +8, so I do a +9.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you're using a +1 bolt. Which I assume you are doing.
Does that hit?
17 does hit, yes. 17 sails through the air and hits the creature.
Which one?
Which one are you attacking?
I don't know.
I think the only one you've got in your line of sight is probably
this one.
Down
It's
here?
pretty much this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that one over there.
That one's.
You can get you can get the 3 at the bottom, yeah.
Yeah. Which one?
I'm gonna go for the one down in the corner.
I'm gonna go down here. Okay.
So
Roll your damage then.
I'm now gonna roll my damage. Do I get sneak attack? Is he within 5 feet?
Nope. He's not within 5 feet of an ally, and you don't have advantage on the roll.
That's a shame. Right, so it's D6 plus. It says +5, but I'll put +6 because of the arrow.
Yep.
So
Yes.
Right. 7.
Still,
that's really pathetic.
No, that's still a nice amount of damage. 7 either way is good.
Okay.
7, nice. Okay. As these creatures they're not solid. So the bolt passes through it, but the magical enchantments engraved on it seem to almost like tear a chunk of its like misty spectral being away from it.
Oh.
I imagine this is the sort of enemy that if you try and fight without normal, fight with normal things, it would probably do nothing to them, right?
Is that everything that you're doing, Malaya?
I just want to ask, is that one going to be recoverable? So when I'm making notes,
it will be recoverable. Yes. Yep.
Awesome. I think that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, Vine.
I'm just looking up. No, it's piercing damage. Do you think my bestial spirit will be able to attack? Will be able to
What does it say?
physically attack them?
What does it say?
It says it does piercing damage.
You can certainly try.
Will a magic bird be enough to hurt a magic ghost?
Yeah.
Does it say that the attack is counts as magic?
No.
Well, you can certainly try.
I don't think I'll do it.
I think we all know what you're going to do.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm not telling you whether or not they are completely immune to it, because it could just be that they're like resistant to it. I'm not telling you that, because that would be metagame.
Okay. I'm just going to send down a moonbeam to be safe.
There we go.
One sec. I need to do some measuring.
Oh. He's going to try and do a big one, isn't he?
One sec.
Well, why not these?
I think I'll try these two. Wait, let's see if it fits.
I was only 10
These two are
10 foot.
closer.
It's 5 foot in diameter, 5 foot radius, not diameter.
These will definitely get it.
You can move Marshmallow as well, by the way.
I think Marshmallow's
You
good
can
enough
move your
for that.
moonbeam as well now.
You could try and figure out where you want to put it.
So
as long as
Moonbeam
it's
is the
actually
right
right.
size as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Wait.
You think Owen put these guys in the right position to not all be ganked, to all be ganked by a.
I'll put the Moonbeam there. So they both have to make.
Both have to make con saves, yeah.
Yep.
Top bottom. That is a. Both fail.
We're feeling. Oh dear.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
That's good.
They're going to take full damage from this. What type of damage is it, by the way?
Oh, radiant.
Fine.
Oh!
Oh!
That's a nice attack. Oh, baby, a double!
We don't know. 14, nice. Okay.
I have a feeling these guys must be relatively squishy because he's thrown quite a few of us at once.
We are level 5 now.
Relatively squishy, relatively.
Also, because they're like. They're probably undead, seeing as they're specters, so I think they might take more damage from radiant. I'm not sure. That's why I went for the Moonbeam.
Oh, wait, did we ever use that bird token?
We sold it, I think. Oh wait, no,
we still got the rock. We still got the bird token, yeah. You haven't sold it. They can summon a giant bird.
Oh.
The Moonbeam comes blasting down from the heavens, and the creatures like silently screech in pain in front of you, shying away from the light.
Do they grab their face like a scream?
Sorry?
Like a scream face, though.
Kind of, yeah.
Is it like the scream?
A little bit.
It's a creepy painting, isn't it?
Is that your turn done?
I mean, don't have anything I can do. Actually, I might cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff, just as a bonus action.
Can I put a marshmallow on top of you?
Wait, should I lay a spell or a cantrip?
It's cantrip. Is it cantrip? Ollie?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
It's cantrip, yeah, you can cast it. Yeah, you can cast Shillelagh on your staff if you want to.
Yep, just to
Wonderful. I start my turn in here, so I need to make 2 more con saves.
Oh, yeah.
Both fail again.
Haha! Max damage!
Oh, they are dead. As the moonlight
God.
disintegrates them, as they just dissipate into the darkness.
Wait, so that means by D&D rules they were alive for like 18 seconds.
No, not even that. They've been alive for less than 6 seconds. Or you killed them within 6 seconds. Because remember, one round is 6 seconds.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
and it's only round 1.
So that was
17 or less.
Has at least 34 damage. Oh. At most.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Why don't they all go for Vine?
No, you were just closer to these two.
Fair enough.
You can't all fit around fine.
So many health points.
So, 2 attacks against Vine first, I think. Oh, 15 and a 23.
Both hit.
Both hit. You take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh,
I'm not rolling, because there's so many of these little guys, I'm not rolling them out, as per normal. I'll just take the average. Yeah, averages again.
So, their normal damage roll was something like 20, right?
3d6. It's 3d6, so the average is like 9-ish, but they've got 10 here.
Okay.
You also need to... Yeah. You also need to make me 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
What?
What, like 2 each?
No,
Wait,
just
hang on.
two Constitution saving throws.
Just a bit.
9, I see.
Fine, both pass. As you feel as they like rake their hands through you because they're incorporeal, so they just rake their hands through you. You can feel them sucking the life out of you, so sucking the energy out of you.
I like the mentors.
That's what I'm thinking of.
2 against you, Ragnar.
Bring it on!
That's a 9 and a 16, so neither of them hit.
I'm glad I didn't have my shield out. I'm gonna have some fun with this.
9 and 18.
Hopefully.
What's your AC without the shield? It's 18 without the shield.
It's 7. Wait, 18? You said 9 and 16.
No, I said 9 and 18.
You said 16.
Did I?
Yeah, I heard 16 as well.
Oh, if I did, okay, I'll believe you. I'll believe you. I'll let you off. I'll believe you.
Yeah.
I thought I said
yeah,
18.
my armor is 17.
Fine. I thought it was something there on there. So neither of them hit you, just managed to nimbly dodge out of the way.
Aye.
Now, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna turn. I'll turn to this one because it's harder for Melete. I'm just gonna slightly scooch out the way. Slightly. Make it easier. And I'm just gonna Hail Mary the fuck out of this thing with my.
So
and
remember, with your
reckless-
attacks, with your multiple attacks, you can choose different creatures. You don't have to
I know.
focus them directly on the same one. Okay.
I know.
Cool.
I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna start off with this guy. I'm gonna do all of these recklessly. So I'm gonna do 1 Warhammer against this guy.
Yep.
Here.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna rage. No, never mind. I'm gonna rage and use 2 attacks. Sorry, I mixed it up.
Rage and use 2 attacks on the same creature.
Yes. So, D20 plus 7. I was about to do plus 6. Let's see how it goes.
19 will hit. Do the damage.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad I didn't recklessly attack. Oh no, I did say it recklessly, didn't I? So I've rolled
Roll it
it twice. Yeah.
Both of them would have hit.
Okay.
Yeah. Easy.
That's good. So slash R D8 plus 6. Okay. So that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And then ready for the next one?
Yep.
And again.
Yep, that'll hit.
It hits!
Don't worry about the damage, it's dead.
It's dead! I want to roll it anyways.
As you swing the Warhammer once and then bring it back again, it just dissipates.
Have they got 14 hit points? Oh no, they've got.
You're more than that.
No, they're like more than that. Okay.
So your turn done, yeah?
My turn done, yeah.
Okay.
So Disa.
I cast Hunter's Mark on this one.
Oh, can you also add my little bonus thing to him because he's within 5 feet? So that way, Sodus doesn't have a disadvantage on his attack.
Okay, and I'm going to use a plus
No, he
1
doesn't.
arrow, so
It doesn't matter because you're not engaged with that one. Still gets disadvantage.
Oh yeah, he does. You're right.
You're not engaged with that one, and it's only melee attacks that get advantage with your wolf pack. So you do this with disadvantage, Ashley.
Okay. Well, I got a plus 11 due to the fact that I'm using a plus 1 arrow.
Yep.
I think I may have to have regretted using my
Why is
rage.
it not working?
Slash RD20, not slash RR20.
Ashley has done this before,
No.
right? We swear.
Yeah, I promise you, he has done it before.
I know, but for some reason I didn't notice I typed R
Slash
instead
R.
of D.
Well, it needs to be slash R as well. 29 will still hit.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. So,
Fucking hell.
so this is R slash 1d8 plus 5 plus, since cause I get to use sneak attack and Hunter's Mark. So that's 2d6.
Not Colossus Slayer though.
Yeah, not Colossus Slayer.
12 points
12.
damage, nice.
That's the amount of damage. Fair play.
Also plus 1 because of the plus 1 arrow.
13
So
points of
13.
damage. So the arrow sails through the air and hits the creature, sailing through just like the arrow, but sort of like carving a chunk off of it. Are you staying there, yeah?
Yep, turn end.
I think we may deal with these guys quite quickly.
Malaya.
So I'll probably heal Vine.
Yeah, if you want to.
Cool.
So you have to move to him.
I'm just working out what kind of healing I'm doing. I'll do the healer's kit.
Yeah, you can do the healer's kit if you want. Remember, you
right,
can only use that once per his short rest.
Yeah, I know, but he is on like 8 now, isn't he?
He's got a lot less to. He's taken a hit.
So these guys obviously come out at night. I'm just realising.
Whee! Hello! I just need to work out what I'm doing.
And block cell discipline process.
I'll move out the way.
Zaldisa can move himself. The Malaya can't move really now because she's within range.
Oh shit, I didn't think of that.
She's within range, so.
Oh, too late. It's just d6 plus 4, yeah?
Ish, yeah.
Hey, it's 5 hit points he otherwise
Wait.
didn't have.
No, wait, D6 plus 4 plus 5.
Why plus 5?
Because your healer's kit, you get to add it per their level.
Oh yeah, so actually doing 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
plus
hold on.
additional HP. Yeah.
Yeah, plus
10
additional
HP,
hit
still
points.
10 HP.
Yeah, I missed that bit, sorry.
1d6 plus 4 to it, plus additional HP equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die, which will be 5.
Yeah.
Right,
He's
so
a level
you
5
get 10
creature.
back actually. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Right, I'm assuming that's an action, right?
That takes an action, yeah.
But I can do stuff like, can't I
No.
move away as a bonus action? Isn't there something I can disengage?
You can
you
use
can.
you can use your
Cunning action.
uncanny dodge or uncanny like
She can use cunning action to as a bonus
cunning
action.
action. That's the
disengage.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
You can disengage and then move
Yeah.
back away again if you want to, yeah.
It does use up my reaction, the new reaction I've got.
No,
but I'm
that's
definitely gonna do
uncanny
that.
dodge. Uncanny dodge would use up your reaction.
So basically,
No,
No,
instead
as in,
of
reaction.
now I've done my bonus action, I can't do a reaction? No, I'm talking
No,
bullshit.
no,
now.
Yeah,
no, no,
bullshit.
no, no,
Reaction.
no, no,
I'm
no,
getting
no.
a
one
You
action,
keep getting
one bonus
this.
action,
You keep getting
one
this
reaction.
confused.
I really do.
Just think of it,
keep
one
getting
A.
that confused.
1A, 1BA, 1R.
There is something that stops you being able to do a reaction, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, using your reaction.
That's it!
That's it.
All
Yeah.
certain conditions, probably.
Oh no!
That's literally it. So you have options to use Uncanny Dodge as a reaction, but you wouldn't be able to use your reaction for anything else.
Right.
Because a reaction normally gets used for things like opportunity attacks.
Right. Right, that's it! Yeah,
You're learning.
okay,
You're learning. You're getting there. Fine.
I think I'm going to. Okay, first of all, I'm going to move my moonbeam over here. Secondly, can I use healing word on myself?
What does it say? I might have entered it for the first time, so I'll roll that.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points of
Creature
that.
of your choice
Yeah.
that you can see within range. Yeah, so no.
I mean, I can
Wait,
see
you-
myself.
You can look at your hands.
Yeah.
No,
I can-
you
I
can't.
can-
It doesn't work like that.
I mean, I'm looking down and I can see
You can
myself.
you can touch yourself, but you can't
Oh.
see yourself.
Okay.
I thought that was
Wait.
huge erections.
Oh.
Boom.
No, he has Cure Wounds as
Okay.
well, which Cure Wounds is a touch-based spell. So you could use Cure Wounds on yourself. You can't use Healing Word on yourself
Yeah.
because you are speaking it.
And you see. Okay.
Because it's got verbal
I'm-
components. You have to speak to them.
You know what? I think I won't be able to survive another 20 hit points, so I am going to use my Misty Step.
Woo!
Sweet.
Okay, yeah. So, I
So-
failed one of the con saves and passed the other. So, do the damage. I would do the damage first,
Okay. 1 sec.
and then move.
Okay.
Because you might decide that actually you're in a better stead if you kill the others.
14 each.
So it doesn't kill either of them. So now you can use your
Okay.
Misty Step, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to use my Misty Step to go about over here. And
Fine.
I'm going to have Marshmallow on my shoulder.
You can move Marshmallow. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And
Okay.
because a flyby doesn't have opportunity attacks done against him.
I thought he was coming with you in Misty Step anyway.
Oh, wait, really? You can do that? Oh,
I think so.
Are these spectres going to get hit again when their turn starts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Moonbeam's powerful.
What are they dead?
Very powerful.
Moonbeam's really good.
Yeah, Moonbeam is like the best, one of the best spells. It's only like superseded by Daylight or Sunbeam. Sorry.
I miss being able to do spells.
How about you actually give some care to Siltrus' story? Do you like your spells?
Siltrus' story. So, are you done then, Ollie?
Yeah, that's my turn.
She always
Vexes?
puts down Siltrus. She doesn't feel like Siltrus is good. I think Siltrus is brilliant.
Siltrus is fine. That is 14 and 9. So 1 fails, 1 passes. At the beginning of the turn.
Wait a second. No, they both fail.
They both fail.
It was 14 and 9.
14 and 9. What's your spell
Yeah,
save?
you have to make 16.
Okay.
It's
Right.
one of 16.
Both fail then. So this one is dead. Guarantee you that because you can do a minimum of 2.
Can't hear anything.
No.
That one's also dead. Right. As again, Moonbeam blam down on them and just they disintegrate. The other one, however, is gonna float up to Seldisa as the closest creature.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Choose your
okay.
left
They're
hand.
both dead, okay.
You more crazy.
Oh no.
16. Will that hit you, Seldisa?
Mac.
I win then.
So yeah.
So
Ow.
you take 10 necrotic damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Luckily, it's just a flat D20 for me now. 16.
Which is a pass. As it tries to swipe and claw at you. Ragnar.
I'm looking forward to this. Right.
Ragnar splash!
So, Ragnar is gonna recklessly attack thrice. So,
3 times.
here we go. 3 times.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
discussed it before.
Attack twice,
Yeah.
and then use
what weapon is
my
in your
bonus.
offhand?
I've got my longsword and my warhammer.
So you're
wait,
drawing your longsword,
No,
yes?
no, I already have them. I stowed my shield earlier.
Yeah, but you never said you drew your longsword.
Aww.
That's what I
I
intended.
know you can
I had a
draw
trick.
your longsword as part of the attack. I just need you to clarify that.
Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd made that clear when I
You
put my
hadn't. You just
shield
said
away,
you
but-
stowed your shield. You hadn't said you'd drawn your longsword.
Well, obviously I meant that because I mentioned it earlier, but fine. Okay, I draw my longsword.
you
I'm
can draw
prepared
it
for
as part of the attack.
Okay, I prepare my fucking Hail Mary. Let's go. So,
for it, then.
attack number 1 with reckless hit.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, can I roll my damage after? Because I just want to hit it 3 times either way.
Yeah, that's the second one. You don't add your
Okay.
bonus to the offhand attack though.
Oh, we don't. Wait, hang on. No, this is just my normal attack first. This is just 2
Yeah.
attacks per turn. So,
Oh, of
so
course
here's
you
my
did
second
yeah.
reckless. Yeah.
So 17, 25, both will hit. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And now I'm gonna do no bonus, right?
No bonus, no reckless. Oh no, you get
Okay.
reckless on this. Sorry.
Yeah. So D20, D20.
All 3 will hit.
All 3 will hit. Fuck
3
me,
will hit.
yes.
No.
So,
No. Third one's a draw, so it misses.
okay, fair enough. So that's 2d8 plus 12. I think that's right. Yeah, 6
2d8
plus
plus
6.
12,
Yeah. 24.
24 points of damage. Ragnar comes crashing towards the creature, swinging his warhammer one-handed with longsword in the other, takes one swing, batters the first one into the creature, then the second one comes back just as he's about to swing. Just as he's drawing his longsword to swing for a third time, the creature dissipates.
Yes! Oh, I feel like a boss! That was awesome!
As that is that.
Okay, I am going two-handed from now on.
Yes, but now can't everyone see your sword has the Imperial insignia on it?
But that Ragnar put that away immediately.
I sheathe my weapons.
Can I try and recover my...
I mean, come on, do I look like I'm a bumbling idiot. Do I look like I'd actually be Imperial Guardsman material?
I know, but they probably be quite like.
You could be a spy.
Fair enough.
Can I retrieve...
A spy with an Imperial sword.
Could do. You can retrieve your arrows and your bolts, yes. You can spend a minute to retrieve half of them that you spent.
Yeah, but I've only got one.
What happens when you have one?
Do you round up?
Yeah.
Oh, also.
Yay!
Is that just to be fair?
I'll be nice.
Wait, aren't we in like a cavern? Surely it would be hitting a rock and possibly snapping.
No, not in a
Stop
cavern.
being mean, Harry!
You're not in a cavern.
Oh, how much XP did we get?
You get
Probably not that much.
600.
Oh, fucking hell! Wait, is that total?
600 isn't much at level 5, dude.
Oh, fair enough, but still, 600, fuck!
Wait, is that
600
each?
600 each, yeah.
Fuck, fair play. Okay.
Yeah, our next level is at 14,000 XP.
Yeah.
I know, we're halfway.
Oh, yeah.
We're halfway.
I was wondering if
That did about at like a tenth maybe of the level up. Nearly.
I was wondering if Fine could cast Shillelagh on someone else's weapon.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
Okay. Would you be able to say if what
Hang on. Let me check that.
Swishy's Warhammer
It
and
says-
longsword
it
are made
says-
of?
it
So it's
says
got to be
the
made of wood.
Yeah,
Hold
so it's the wood, club, or quarterstaff you are holding.
Oh, it's a club or
Ow.
quarter.
It's
What's that? I don't-
specifically a
Oh.
quarterstaff or a club, yeah.
Ragnar
just read
doesn't
the wood
need.
part, and I was trying to work out if there's wood in your weapon.
Ragnar doesn't need additional help. He can attack
No, but
three
if you need
times.
magical power in order to.
Also,
No,
It's literally, it's specifically those two weapons.
Also,
Yeah.
bear
Alright.
in mind that instead of using your strength, it uses your spell casting ability, and I think if that was used on Ragnar, it would hinder him.
I think my intelligence and wisdom are like around like 12 or
Oh,
14.
okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so it swaps
Just an
his
idea.
normal attack. It would
Yeah.
make his
So-
attacks magical, but they're already magic anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
As the spectres fade and quiet starts to become starts to settle across the town again. Phelan and Edrith will come back, will make their way back to you after a little while, and looking at you in a little bit of a different light. They will thank you.
I smile and say, "You're welcome."
Oh, I dissipate my moonbeam. I forgot about that.
Well, your
Yeah.
moonbeam will have dissipated by now. It's only,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's,
okay.
it would take them more than a minute to get back to you. So
Oh, okay.
Ragnar looks at his longsword and warhammer. I was like, I like this. I like this. I should have been doing this whole time. You know,
He
I
is such a hypocrite because I was like, oh, I want to get another dagger so I can do 2 fighting. He's like, oh, what do you want to do that for? That's so stupid. Now look at him.
yeah, but
Oh
you got
my
a crossbow.
God. Oh my god.
You have bonus actions. I don't.
I'm just so.
anyway,
Oh.
they will thank you, and they are looking at you not in a bad way. They're looking at you in slightly confused, slightly unsure way.
I think they should be pretty impressed. We defeated 5 spectres in about 12 seconds.
They are certainly impressed with how that you have coped with it, but they are conflicted a little bit at this point. It would appear. I would say that it is likely about time that you made your way across. It will take you maybe an hour to make your way across.
Aye.
I think it's probably a good time for you to start making a move to the forge or the mine.
Let's go. I'm ready.
As you make your way across to the forge. Right, hang on, let me just copy your tokens across.
I've just read the 20th level barbarian. You get unlimited rages.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. 20th level
20th level?
Fucking amazing. You're not going to get to 20th level, I'd like to point out. The campaign will finish by then.
20th level druid is infinite wild shape.
Will our characters be able to be transferred to a new campaign?
Potentially.
That'd be quite fun.
They just make special appearances.
Maybe. You don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens at the end of the campaign.
They might all die.
As you make your way to the place that Phelan described to you, it's an open plain of stone, small plateau, and you can see in the wall an archway carved in, intricately made. Similar sort of patterning to the elven patterning that you saw in the town, in fact. There seems to be patches of rubble on the floor, maybe certain like cave-ins or small avalanches have happened throughout time. This place seems to be old. Seems to be very old. But like I say, you approach and you find this archway. Doesn't appear to be any obvious way of getting in, though. What would you like to do?
Can we just like have a short rest outside until it's open?
So the moon is currently shining down into this part of the valley.
And it's not opening it.
Nope.
Right, we better do moonbeam before the rest.
Roll me a perception check.
Do I do it with disadvantage?
Yes, it's sight-based.
I should all this perception check should have been. Oh, he's not done it yet.
No, not all of them.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah.
I realise.
Missing an eye won't affect that. So.
Can I do it twice?
One for Marshmallow.
One for my familiar. Yeah, one for Marshmallow.
Can Marshmallow communicate it to you?
I can communicate with animals.
Well, he can. Yeah.
If you spend 10 minutes doing a ritual, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
Could I telepathically? I think I can telepathically.
Can you telepathically communicate with them?
While your familiar is 100 feet from you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Fine. Yes. Then yes, you can.
Okay. So this one's for me.
But you use the owl's stats.
Yeah. So it'd be a +3, and it has advantage because of keen hearing and sight.
Yep. Fine.
Marshmallow's like pulling his way.
Marshmallow for the win.
Honestly,
Marshmallow got better than Ragnar.
Yeah.
And Selby.
Ragnar's just still like feeling powerful.
Even with disadvantage.
Yeah, even with disadvantage. Wait, so did you roll with disadvantage?
Yeah, I did. I rolled twice.
Oh yeah,
rolled a
sorry.
17 and a 14.
It got like cut up between Ragnar and Malaya, so I lost it at the top there. So 40, yeah. You and Marshmallow can actually see that the doorway is slightly glowing.
I give Marshmallow a pet.
Stroke him on the top of the head.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
don't know.
Touch the up arrow, go through the spells you've done.
So, what would you like to do? So the archway, the carvings of the archway are slightly glowing, like the door to the Mines of Moria, but fainter.
Could I make an Arcana check?
You can do, yeah. You want to go out to the door and do an Arcana check?
19. One sec,
Okay.
yeah, I'll go up to the door. And Marshmallow would come with me.
This door definitely needs powerful, more powerful magics.
I know exactly where this is going. Okay.
Ragnar and Malaire, are you joining them at the door?
Aye.
Oh no, I can't position Marshmallow right. It looks like I'm grabbing him.
Okay, it's because he's snapping to the grid. Hang on.
Okay, you know what? I'll just leave him like that. He's behind me. Okay, so I think if we do this and it doesn't work, we can just go back and have a long rest. Okay, I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring down a Moonbeam on the door. And if it doesn't open, we're going home. No.
I think Owen's doing this to always sacrifice a moonbeam, aren't you, Owen? You've realised how powerful he is.
No. I'm just doing it not because he's powerful, because shits and giggles.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Shits and giggles make it a bit tougher on us.
Nah, that's alright. You have an easy ride anyway. So as the moonbeam again down, like crashes down on the door, you arc it down to the door, and the door begins glowing.
Awesome.
No question.
Vibrantly.
How are we going to enter the doorway? I just realised that.
Just move Moonbeam.
The door
Yeah.
absorbs the light of the moon, and you see the stone melt away. It's not melt away per se, but it glows as brightly as the moonbeam does, and it just slowly fades and trickles away. So the stone basically turns into light, molten light, and just trickles away. Almost as though somebody's like flash melted a block of ice. However, if I was on the right there.
However,
out of the wall appear.
Oh, why did you go through Moonbeam?
More of the creatures that you faced in the town. 6 more spectres appear.
Well, at least Moonbeam's.
I just realised I probably shouldn't have raged before. I'm not immune to necrotic damage, and it's only adding +2, so I'm not going to rage. I'm thinking.
Guess we ought to roll initiative.
Time to roll initiative then, please.
I always forget all my thingies on.
See, +2.
Oh, I didn't do quite as well as last time.
Hey, that's a bit cocked though. Must admit, that's between 19 and 9.
It's fine.
I think it should be
rolled
90.
badly.
I rolled pretty well.
I've rolled pretty nicely.
Marshmallow got a turn. Marshmallow should not have a turn.
Marshmallow should have a turn.
Marshmallow shouldn't have a turn because he goes on the same turn as Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, Vine, who's got the better dex? I've got 14 dex.
I'm so glad I stood back a bit.
I have 18, so yeah.
Yeah, I think you win.
Yep, I'm so glad I stood back a bit.
Also, am I out of this creature's reach, would you say?
Yeah, center of mass, isn't it?
No.
That's not fair. If there's reposition, we're allowed to reposition.
No, you're just outside of it. You're just outside of it. So, as they appear out of the walls and start making their way towards you. Vine, it is your turn first.
So I'm just out of their reach.
He's called his moonbeam, so we can use it.
Yeah, so I'm just out of their reach, right?
Still
you
got
can
time
move
on the
on.
moonbeam, yeah? You've got
No.
maybe... I'm going to say
No.
1 round has already elapsed since you cast
Okay.
moonbeam.
So I'm.
So you've got 54 seconds left.
Did you say I was just out of the Spectre's reach?
Just.
Okay, so can I jump back
Yes.
without provoking? Okay. So I jump back, move my moonbeam over to them, and wait, can I? No, I can't. Okay.
You can move it.
I'm still not
no,
the closest.
I was wondering if I could do that. Wait.
No, not quite.
Okay.
What? Isn't that seems to be touching all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it was touching that one's hand, Squish.
Yeah.
Shouldn't the diameter be 10 though? I thought you said the radius was
It's
5.
radius
and
of
that's
10
only
feet.
8
You're
foot.
not pointing the full diameter, is he?
Yeah.
He's going. Yeah, you're going corner to side to side.
It looks like I am.
It is 5
It
feet.
looks like it's 8
Trust me, it's
foot.
5 feet. It is covering 5 feet. If he put it here, he would not be able to get all 3 of them. Promise ya.
Yeah, because as you
I'm
can
only
see,
measuring 4 either side.
the distance between all them is 12, so I wouldn't be able
fine.
to. Anyway,
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm also
can't get
gonna
all
take
3
a
of them.
swig. I'm also gonna take a swig of a healing potion because I did get damage in that last fight.
Okay, so what does it take for a Is it a bonus action to move Moonbeam, yeah?
No, it's an action.
It's an action to move Moonbeam.
Oh.
Fine, then yes, you can swig a healing potion. Just a standard one, yeah?
Yeah. So it's
2d4 plus 2. That is 7 points.
Not bad.
I need to make con saves. Top and bottom. That is a 12 and an 18. So one passes, one fails.
Yep.
$17.
One's nearly dead.
Mm. But which
Or
one?
rather not dead. One's nearly undead. Dead.
Yeah, can we know which one it is that got damaged most?
Is it undead or undead?
It's
Probably
dead
dead.
again, isn't it? Because you ended their undeath.
So it's
So they're dead
ended
again.
undead.
Double deaded!
So it's,
So they're
it's
dead again.
undead.
They're just dead.
It's
Yeah.
Double
re-dead.
dead!
They're
Double
re-deaded.
deaded!
Because they're
Re-deaded.
re-dead. Yeah, they're re-deaded.
Okay. Are any of them re-deaded?
No, neither of them are re-deaded, but one of them, the one to the right, looks much more injured than the other one. It seems to be like much faded than the other one.
Right, this one got the 10 then.
So, is that your turn done? Yeah. Ollie,
Yeah, I've done everything I could.
Ragnar.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight to this one here. I'm gonna. Ooh, actually, no, I'm gonna go more to the center because they're gonna swarm me anyways, and I'm gonna. If need be, I'll stagger it, but I'm gonna start by swinging one of my first attacks at this guy on the right.
Good, because what I would have done when you told me you were going to attack the other creature twice earlier, I would have made you attack it twice, even if you killed it.
Yeah. So, D20 plus 7. Obviously, reckless.
Yep. Are you raging?
Even though no, I'm not raging. Even though I didn't need to recklessly do that one. Okay, so that hits. I'm gonna see how much
Can you-
it does.
I can't remember if you said this already. Can you reckless without raging?
Yes, you can.
You can, fine.
It's separate.
Fine.
Alright, so that's 10 damage. I'm gonna do another attack on him.
Which one? The one
This is
just
part of
directly
my-
above you, yeah?
Yep, same one again. Again, this is gonna be reckless. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, and same damage again. D8 plus 4, so that's overall 18 damage to him.
Still up?
Still up. Okay, and I'm going to do one last attack at him with my offhand. D20, and that's, again, reckless.
Shit, they don't get that or that because you're not raging. 12 matches.
Okay.
Oh well. Okay, well this guy must be definitely near death.
He's looking very
Yeah.
faded, yeah.
Alright, bring it
Than
on.
the ones we've just encountered.
Sorry?
If I've been raging, these guys would be
I've
dead.
sworn that 18 killed them before. Are these ones stronger than the other ones?
No, I think it's 19. It must be.
Nope. Same creatures. 2 con saves. That's 15 and a
saves.
7, so 2 fails.
Haha.
These things are dead.
16.
It must be.
Yeah, both are dead.
I love Moonbeam.
However,
This is
I
gonna
like to
hurt.
do these all with advantage.
Oh no.
3
That's
attacks
three.
against Ragnar. That's an 18.
It looks like that
hits me.
Spectre's going for Marshmallow, and if he attacks Marshmallow, I'm fucking killing him.
No, he's going to attack you, not Marshmallow. That's 10 points of damage, con save.
Okay, con save. Here we go. D20 plus 8. Come on, Ragnar.
15 is a pass.
Okay, so 10 points of damage.
That's another 18. Another 10 points of necrotic. Another con save. 21 is a pass.
Got to roll like a.
That is a 21. Another 10 points of necrotic. Another con save.
These guys hit hard. Con
Rolling out,
save.
they could be hitting harder.
I know.
12 is another
12?
success.
Okay, that's fine. This is why I'm the barb. This is why I take damage.
1 for Vine. That is a 15 to hit you.
It matches.
So I win. That's 10 points and a con save, please.
Okay. I need to do the 10 points quickly. And the con save. Oh god, my con is just a flat D. So that says.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Your hit point maximum reduces by 10.
Oh!
What are you on? What are you on?
That you are on 18 hit points maximum.
Oh!
How long does that
Right.
last?
Well, how damaged does he look?
You don't know. Well, now he doesn't. He looks injured. He does look injured.
Yeah, but is healing him gonna do much? Like, is he close to 18?
You wouldn't know. He is close to 18, but you wouldn't necessarily know that.
Right. I'm assuming. I know Ragnar's taken quite a lot, but is he looking good for him?
So Vine just looks life drained. He's now looking gaunt. His feathers are looking more matted and like more brittle. Because this creature has sucked the life out of him.
Yeah.
But Ragnar is certainly looking injured as well. So actually nobody looks injured per se. They just look drained,
If I
emptied,
fail
gaunt.
this, wait, what happens if I fail this 2 more times?
You die.
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay,
If your hit point maximum is reduced to 0, you die. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be healing Vine.
Yeah, but his hit point maximum is
Hit point maximum has been reduced until he takes a long rest. But you don't know you need to take a long rest, by the way.
Exactly, I wouldn't know that. I'll just think, oh, he's been hit a lot. You know, and he's more vulnerable than
Well, he's only taken 1 hit.
Oh, I see. Oh, what do you think he should do then? I don't know.
This is you already said what you're gonna do.
I would personally heal Ragnar if I was you, because Malaya would have seen that he would have taken more damage, technically speaking. It looks like Vine is just very drained. Plus, you've also used your healer's kit on Vine once.
Exactly, I don't
So you can't use it until he's had a short rest.
Right. So if I go over to Ragnar. Hello. So what am I adding again? So it's.
So if you're using your healer's kit on Ragnar, it's a d6 plus 4 plus 5, which is plus 9.
Cool.
So it's a d6 plus 9.
It's just rolling. Oh, bloody
10.
hell.
10 hit points.
10.
Sorry.
That's okay. It's 10 I didn't have otherwise.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It means one more attacker can survive from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you
And then
updated your
I'm
hit
gonna
point max on
disengage
D&D
him.
Beyond? Ollie?
Oh, non-D and beyond. I did.
Yeah, I think there's a temp
Update
value
that.
on it.
No, temp is
disengaging him
additional
on
hit
here.
points, I think. I don't think you can remove hit points. You'll have to go in
Yeah.
and go max HP modifier minus 10.
Yeah. In case you didn't hear that, Malaya said she was disengaging.
Fine.
I'll pay you back.
So, Disa.
Okay. Which one had Ragnar attacked?
The one directly above him.
Ah.
He is not
I'm gonna
raging,
just-
however, so you do not get advantage. So you
this
will
guy's
still
nearly
be at
dead.
disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to target that one, and so because it's damaged, I get Colossus Slayer. So
Yep.
slash R D20 plus. And since because I'm using a +1 arrow. No, turns out. No, I'm gonna use a regular. Yeah, I'm gonna use a +1, so that makes it plus 11. Sort of 10 natural and the +1.
Fine.
21.
21 will hit.
So slash R D. That'll be.
I assume he's probably not going to need to roll this.
And also since because Ragnar's nearby, I get sneak attack.
Not that it's going to make any difference. Actually, he was on 1 hit point, I bet.
He had 4. He was dead.
Ah.
I probably would have used it on another one. If I were you.
That's without your bonuses as well, I'd like to point
Oh.
out. You forgot to add your bonuses to that.
I'd probably.
2d8 plus 2
I did-
plus a d6 plus your bonus.
Oh yeah.
It was dead.
No,
Doesn't matter.
That probably could have killed something else. Oh well.
Oh well.
Wish me luck then.
It's alright, you're tanky. You're meant to be. Vine!
Yeah, true.
I think I'm just going to move my moonbeam, and because it hasn't been in it
Yeah, con save.
first time, so yeah.
That's 15. So that fails.
Yep.
11 points of damage. Cool.
Pretty good, and I'm not sure what to do if I run away. He gets an attack opportunity. I can't use Misty Step because I can only do that once every long rest.
How long does Shillelagh last?
Minute.
So it's gone.
Most of my other things take an action.
It's an action to move
do.
Moonbeam.
Yeah. Can I? Wait, no. I'm trying to think. No, there's nothing I can do. I can't see anything I can do.
Okay.
I'm just going to just stand here and brace.
Ragnar.
I'm going to do what I did last time, stagger my attacks, but I'm planning to attack 3 times.
Okay.
Or recklessly. There's no point not recklessly, just in case. So,
Right.
First one, 20 plus 7. Twice.
Hit.
Okay, that hits. So it's the 8 plus 4. I'm going to go for the top one first.
Yep. Thought you were.
Max damage, nice. Same thing again for an attack. Recklessly. Hits either way.
Hit.
And another attack. So 9, 21 damage. Is it
Still
dead?
up.
Still up by 1 point, I bet.
What are you doing then?
Okay, do one more attack.
That will hit. It's dead.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna roll with damage anyways because I like to know. Min damage.
Spectre's
And-
turn.
Con save.
Fail. It's down to this roll, I think.
Saved by the moonbeam.
It's dead. However, the one at Ragnar is not, so it's going to make an attack against Ragnar. That is a 17, which matches and hits.
Yep. Okay.
That's 10 points of necrotic and a con save.
D20 plus 8. So fill me now. Thank
Pass.
God. Okay.
Malaya.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting to get another. Right. So, who will I heal now? Ragnar again? With salve?
I mean, you could. You don't have to heal.
You don't have to heal, but everyone seems to be fairly okay at the minute.
Alright, I'll have to go with my crossbow then. I'm gonna use. I'll use a plus on my own, I think. Alright, so I'm rolling. Would I roll to hit +9, I think?
I'm going to move you so you're in line of sight.
Oh.
Nat 20.
You need to make sure. You need to remember to move yourself as well,
Brilliant.
Izzy.
Yeah. Nat 20. So it's maxed the damage of the initial hit plus everything else. So what's your initial max damage?
Oh right! Oh, awesome!
What's the dice roll of the crossbow?
It's a D6.
So add
So
6
I
to
just
your
do
normal
6.
values, yeah.
So I don't actually need to roll anything, do I? It's
do.
just 6 plus 5 plus.
No,
You need to do a D6 as well.
So it's a D6 plus your sneak attack, which is 2 more D6. So it's
So you must do
3D6 plus 6 plus 6. So it's 3D6 plus 12.
Oh my god, I think it's gonna be dead.
It should be dead.
26 is enough to kill it, yeah.
Yeah.
As Malaya
Nice.
catches
And-
it just in the top of the head and
I'm
it
like,
dissipates.
And if,
wait, I finished it off!
if I'm right, that should be 720 XP.
No.
It should be. We killed 5 last time. Divide that by 5.
No, you
It
killed
says-
6 last time.
Yeah, we did. That's what I'm thinking.
Was
We
it
got
6? I
600 again.
I thought we killed 5 last
Yeah,
time.
we had 6
600
last time.
again.
Oh, I thought it was 5 and now we did 6. Never
No,
mind.
it was 6
No.
last time.
Oh, I got excited.
600 XP
can I-
again.
Is the door looking like it's staying open, or is it looking
Stayed
like
open, yeah.
that it's waning?
It's only
That's
been.
right.
It's only been.
It might be a really short window. But
only
okay,
12
that's
It's
good,
only,
that's
been a
good.
couple, it's only been 12 seconds, yeah.
Well, the only dangerous thing is
12
we've taken Moonbeam off of it, so perhaps it might close. Who knows?
That's what I mean. Like, if it was really a really.
Will
short-
we find out next time, Owen? If the door closes.
We will.
Oh no!
We will find out next time. However,
No
I'm assuming that
way.
you guys are going into the Forge of Eclipse.
Aye.
So,
Can I heal first? Can I?
We might want to short
you
I just want
can.
to double check. How much is the current XP?
Well, I don't know who else were the others.
600 XP, Ashley.
Yeah, but
No,
how
I
much
mean,
is your
like,
current
what are we
total?
actually on?
It should be 7756.
Yeah, I've got that.
We are going to end the session by moving into the next map, and I will very quickly describe what you see in front of you. You shouldn't see all of that. Hang on.
See, I was actually gonna say instead, perhaps maybe it'd be worth retreating, taking a long rest, and coming back again.
But they don't want us to in the town, do they? And then we'd have to do Mean Beam again. And they might come out again.
They might do, but that means more XP.
Just grind this for like 4
Is
years.
that a possibility, Owen? If we could
I
do
mean,
that?
you can do.
Can we just try and grind this one encounter for like 2 years?
Oh, I can't see anything. I guess I need to get a torch out.
I mean, I think it'd be good because that Vine needs a long rest because he's only got 18 max HP as well. So it'd be more than beneficial to take a long rest.
If you
You're
want
saying we
to.
can't take a long rest here.
I think
might
we
be
should
able
go
to take a
back,
long
make the
rest
case
here, yeah.
that. No, I think go back, make the case that our friend took a really bad hit, and we just need to have a long rest before we can try again.
I don't know, it looks pretty funky in here.
It does look funky, but
Well, let's stick around.
I'm going to tell you now.
it'd be
no,
useful
you
to have.
I'm
I
going to
mean,
tell you now.
I-
No, you're not going to get a long rest.
What's all that purple stuff?
Wait, as in not get a long rest by going back.
Yeah, by going back, you won't get a long rest because the town will just get assaulted again.
Oh, fair enough. Wait, so long
I'll
as
give you that as a hint.
the extraneous activity is more than an hour, whatever.
No, it's anything. If
Your rest is interrupted by a period of strenuous activity, at least 1 hour of walking, fighting, casting spells. We do not benefit
1 hour
from the...
of walking, or fighting, or casting spells.
Wait, why
Yeah.
can't we not rest?
Yeah.
So if it's an hour's worth, we have to start again. But otherwise,
No, 1 hour of
continue.
walking, or fighting with no time limit, or casting spells with no time
Are
limit.
you sure?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it was 1 hour of fighting.
it's separate. 1 hour of
It
walking.
Okay,
seems
fair enough.
unlikely that they would say an hour of fighting. When is that going to happen?
To be fair, I get that.
How are you ever going to be fighting for an hour?
That'll be 100
Yeah.
rounds. Fucking hell.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very sure that's like
What?
that's like what you would encounter in like 4th edition.
What fucking encounter would last for an hour?
Fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
Fighting an entire army?
No, because I'd run things differently.
I reckon.
it
If we're
takes
fighting an
longer.
army, we might die.
If you fought an army, it would take you multiple hours, but that would be a siege encounter, which I run slightly differently, but you'll find that out later in the campaign. So,
Oh, spoilers.
Woo!
maybe. So, in front of you, you see a sight. In the center of the room, dipped down by a series of steps, large steps, each about a foot, only a foot deeper than the last. In a sunken section in the floor, surrounded by pillars, is a pedestal made of stone. The room that you are in is partially collapsed. Alcoves in the walls hold statues, various different figures. Corner is collapsed. There are 2 corridors, one to the left, one to the right. But in the center of the room, in this pedestal, lies thrust into the stone of the pedestal itself an ornate and elegant rapier made of jet black metal.
It can't be that simple.
Let's grab it and get out of here.
Yeah,
However,
that's gonna work.
We fall.
attached to the 4 pillars surrounding it are chains, chaining the sword in place. Carved intricately with small glyphs, glowing purple,
Oh, they
holding
magic.
it in
And they will keep
place.
summoning the shit. Oh my god.
And that
Oh my
That's
god.
it.
is where we will end this
Oh.
week.
Oh.
We're gonna wait a couple weeks. 3 weeks probably.
Oh, we're gonna wait 3 weeks!
Gotta
Why
wait
not
3
do
weeks for this one.
contract first?
Yeah. Bit of a cliffhanger, but we will be back in. We're not here next week. We're not here the week after because I'm on shift. We will have things going on. I will sort something out. I don't know what yet. For next week, I will be running something. But both Izzy and Squishy are away that week, so I might see if I can organise something with Ollie and Ashley if they want to do something. But we can chat about that another time. And then the following week, I'm not here because I'm on shift, but we will try to organise somebody streaming through this channel and doing something on it. I will likely get Squishy to do something.
We could play GTFO.
You could play GTFO, yeah. Although I'd be
Actually,
very,
not that
very
game.
sad not to be able to play with you on my own channel.
That's quite sad with it.
That would be very annoying, very sad. But you've been
Can't do
talking
that.
about doing a Minecraft server.
Possibly. I've been looking at like roguelike adventures, but admittedly, after playing it for a bit, it just feels really just. It's not that fancy. It's just really just grindy. I will admit.
Or you just, or we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
'cause
thinking
we've also
an
been
RL
thinking about-
craft.
Yeah, we've also been thinking about running a different. Squishy's always wanted to do an evil campaign, so we might think about setting something like that up.
We'll have to have a think.
We'll have a think. We'll talk about it. We'll send some messages throughout the week. But otherwise, we will see you back for the next exciting instalment of the Fractured Empire in 3 weeks' time, if everything goes according to plan. And that's it. As per normal, I promise, I know I said it last week, but I promise this week I will make sure that all of the episodes are up to date on YouTube, so you can catch up. We are hoping to be able to get our mystery stream, me and Izzy, up on Tuesday, but where we will be playing Eyes of Ara again.
Eyes of Ara!
Yes, after 2 weeks off. But we shall see what we shall see. I'm sure we shall let you know. But for now, in this forge of Eclipse, faced by this ornate black metal rapier, thrust into the stone and bound by chains.
Oh my god, is it a sword and a stone?
Similar, except not a long sword, it's a rapier.
Right.
We will sign off this week. We shall see you in a few weeks' time. Or I will see you next week. Some of the others will as well, potentially. But otherwise, we will see you in 3 weeks' time. Bye-bye.
Bye!
Bye.